LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu. And Toyota. Let's go places.
From Dignity Health Sports Park, the LA Galaxy is on the air. Tonight, the Galaxy hope to return to full strength and keep the wins coming, especially at home. They host the Portland Timbers. Hello again and welcome. Joe Totino here alongside Hall of Famer Kobe Jones. Glad to have you aboard this evening along the Galaxy social channels as well as Sirius XM-FC channel 157. We hope this broadcast finds you well. The Galaxy is hoping to get well and stay that way for a while. Tonight, they'll be nearly 100% fit and ready to go. Ibra is back. Roman Alessandrini is back. Barry Kitchen still on the shelf with that ankle injury, but getting the firepower back is going to almost be a first for the club this season. Alessandrini went down 20 minutes into the opener. Ibra missed the last two matches. Having said that, the Galaxy offense managed well, scoring 3 last time out in a win against Minnesota. Defensively is still a work in progress for this Galaxy side. They conceded 5 so far in 3 matches. 2 at Dallas and again 2 at home against Minnesota in a match they thoroughly outplayed the visitors for 70 minutes or so before the Galaxy defense began to leak a bit. Portland has been a mess defensively so far. They've surrendered 10 goals so far this season. They come in at 0-2-1 on the campaign, looking to right their ship and do it tonight on the road at the Galaxy. We'll return. Kobe Jones joins me next. How did the Galaxy duplicate their 70 minutes against Minnesota with their DPs back in the lineup, or do the Galaxy decide to change things a bit? This is the Galaxy countdown to first kick. It continues right after these words.
Since 1889, Shasta Soda celebrates 130 years of flavor.
There's no fooling. Shasta's the cat's pajamas.
Extra, extra, Shasta now in cans.
Pass me the Shasta, Daddy-O.
Far out, Shasta's groovy.
Get down and boogie with Shasta.
Like Shasta is totally tubular, dude.
Shasta's all that in a bag of chips.
Hashtag Shasta is lit.
No matter how you say it, for 130 years, it just has to be Shasta.
Dignity Health is the official health care partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals. St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
Hey, LA Galaxy fans, get ready for a season of winning. And winning at San Manuel Casino. With over 4,700 slot machines, San Manuel Casino has the most slots in Southern California. And in the month of March, you can ride away in a brand new Corvette Grand Sport convertible with drawings every Thursday night in March. San Manuel Casino. All thrill. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
Alcatel, the official smartphone partner of LA Galaxy, presents Onyx, a smartphone with the latest tech features at a great price. Enjoy sharp photos with dual rear cameras, enhanced security features with fingerprint and facial recognition, up to 32 gigabytes of storage, and the battery built to last. This beautifully designed smartphone with suede texture finish and expansive 5.5-inch full-view display will handle all of your entertainment needs. Available at Cricket Wireless and AlcatelOnyx.com.
Are you ready for a new car? Are you set on getting a great deal? Then now's the time to get to Toyota's Ready, Set, Go sales event, where you can take advantage of incredible deals like low leases and huge factory cashback offers on many of our most popular models, including the all-new RAV4, a top new Tacoma, a sporty Camry, and more. So ready, set, go. See your Southern California Toyota dealer today, or visit buyatoyota.com for all current offers.
Buying a car is a big deal. Performance, reliability, safety, there are a lot of factors to consider. Fortunately, there's buyatoyota.com. With buyatoyota.com, you can locate a dealer, compare models, set up a test drive, and check out all current offers. It's the only official site for your Southern California Toyota dealers. So when you're looking to buy a new car, buyatoyota.com.
We make it easy on you.
Toyota. Let's go places.
We welcome you back to Dignity Health Sports Park alongside Kobe Jones, Joe Tutino. Glad to have you on board as we count you down to the Galaxy and the Portland Timbers at the top of the hour here. And Kobe, Ibrahimovic is back. Alessandrini is back. It was a good 70 minutes against Minnesota. We saw, a sequence of 30 that led to a goal that was scored by Chris Pontius. Can we expect the same tonight?
We can expect the effort.
Okay.
We can expect those same type of results. It's going to be a difficult situation because it's different players.
Right.
You know, you cannot expect Pontius and Antuña up top to play the same as an Alessandrini and an Ibrahimovic. And probably more importantly, you can't expect Ibrahimovic to give the effort on the defensive side that an Antuña gives. Besides the age difference, right, there's different expectations between the two.
So in that regard, Antuna is going to get that responsibility. Is that fair to ask?
I would say the whole team is going to get that responsibility to give more of an effort to allow a player like Ibrahimovic to basically give 90% of his effort on the offensive side of things and 10% on the defensive. Because when it comes down to it, any coach is going to take that trade. If you have a player like Ibrahimovic that will score goals and put the ball in the back of the net, and we know he can do that, you're willing to allow him a little bit of laziness on the defensive part.
So let's get to coming back from injury, because you have one player who's been down for basically a month, in Ibrahimovic, right? Because of the international break. He missed the game in Dallas.
I'm just shaking my head because you tend to think it's been a month that he was out. You know, you really don't really consider that. That's a long time to be out, and we have to see how he gets his form again.
And the same thing with Roman Alessandrini. He played 20 minutes in the opener. That was on March 2nd, and he hasn't played since.
It's a long time for both of them.
Yeah, and it's been quite some time here for these guys, and yeah, they're probably fit, but the question is, how sharp are they going to be? And we'll find that out. On the other side of things, I mean, the Galaxy offensively, they're okay. It's defense where the Galaxy are not quite stout yet. They've shown signs, but they also have signs of bad things happening that they just kind of have calamities happen to them. Last week, the last game out against Minnesota, for that matter. That game should have been a shutout, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, without any question, it needed to be a shutout just to give that defense a little bit of confidence, and I think we're going to see more of a team defensive effort. You know, once again, where a little bit more responsibility is going to be on that midfield to go back and support, but they have to find a way to get shutouts, because the defensive sloppiness, defensive mistakes, that has been a character of the Galaxy for multiple years now.
It has been. That's true. And when you look at it now, we've unfortunately for Diego Polenta, he's found himself on the receiving end of a couple of goals this year, and a penalty for that matter, on the negative side of things. But is it fair to say the back four has to come together, or those guys in front of them have to help him out a little bit more?
I would say it's both.
Okay.
You know, and why? Look, I'm not ducking the question, but when it comes down to it, you have a new defender going in there as far as Polenta to help shore up that defense. He is coming off of 6-7 months of not playing, so he's still, no matter what you say, still getting used to playing on this team and in this league and what it's all about, the physical effort that it takes. And remember, now we're starting to see, moving into spring and those summer months, so that's going to be a challenge for him. And then on the other side, the midfield is going to have to help support that back line, because a lot of the goals that the Galaxy give up seem to be runners coming from the midfield and running into that back line. And to give that back line a little bit of credit, if you're matched up already and you turn your head and you see a player roaming in free, it makes it difficult to decide where to go. And unfortunately for the Galaxy, they've been on the short side of a lot of those decisions.
At home, though, the Galaxy have been good so far this season. The visiting team, the Portland Timbers, still looking for their first win. And while the Galaxy have given up 5 goals, the Timbers in their 3 games, they've given up 10. When we come back, we'll talk about the visiting club as the Galaxy countdown. The first kick continues right after these words. Stay with us.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Dignity Health is the official health care partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals. St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
Señores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who remain true to their roots. Those who never forget their real friends, no matter how far they go in life. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with a Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
Are you ready for a new car? Are you set on getting a great deal? Then now's the time to get to Toyota's Ready, Set, Go sales event, where you can take advantage of incredible deals like low leases and huge factory cashback offers on many of our most popular models, including the all-new RAV4, a top new Tacoma, a sporty Camry, and more. So Ready, Set, Go see your Southern California Toyota dealer today, or visit buyatoyota.com for all current offers.
Buying a car is a big deal. Performance, reliability, safety, there are a lot of factors to consider. Fortunately, there's buyatoyota.com. With buyatoyota.com, you can locate a dealer, compare models, set up a test drive, and check out all current offers. It's the only official site for your Southern California Toyota dealers. So when you're looking to buy a new car, buyatoyota.com. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
We march on to first kick here at Dignity Health Sports Park, where the Galaxy are home against the Portland Timbers with Kobe Jones, Joe Tutino. Let's talk a little about the Portland Timbers. 0-2-1. They've conceded 10 goals on the season. Not like them. There's something going on there that's just not right.
Yeah, well, I think they're trying to figure out that defensive effort. You know, it's not Portland style. It's not that old school Caleb ball, as they like to say, where you just grind it out, you beat up on anybody that comes into your area, you know, and play quickly forward. You can see that Savarese has made some changes, you know, from the previous matchup. You know, we're going to see some players that are, you know, a little bit younger, maybe give a little bit more effort, you know, on the offensive side. We'll see about the defensive as well.
Diego Chara is always difficult to deal with in the middle of the park. He's got bite to him. He's always good for a yellow card here and there along the way if needed defensively there. So I think the Galaxy are going to have an interesting battle in the middle of the park, because the Galaxy are not necessarily all that physical in the middle of the park. Joe Corona might be the most physical of the players that the Galaxy have among the three. Leggett, Jonathan Dos Santos, and Corona there.
Yeah, this is going to be very different, I think, for the Galaxy and what they've faced so far this season. One thing that the Galaxy has to remember, look, they got a great result in the last game. A little bit more freewheeling than I expect most of the games in MLS to be, especially against a Portland team. Because every team that comes in to Los Angeles still, no matter what, wants to put a whooping on the team, and basically they tend to play a little bit better than they usually do. So a team that's down and out, like Portland is right now, expect a completely different effort than what we've seen with them so far in the season.
All right, Kobe, so we felt that the Galaxy were taking a step in the right direction, and all of a sudden the international break comes. and they have to wait 2 more weeks before getting out. Tell me from a player's perspective how it is to get that groove back, get that feel back where it felt really good one game and you don't play for like 2 weeks.
Well, it's difficult because you're on a bit of a high, and I'd probably say the most difficult part of it is maintaining that energy that you had, especially with two new players. I can't say new, but 2 players coming back into the lineup, so that changes that vibe and that energy that you had from the previous match. So regardless that they're very talented players in Ibrahimovic and Alessandrini, and you want them on the pitch, it's going to be a little bit different.
Waiting for the players to make their way onto the pitch. The stadium is beginning to fill up. It's an interesting time to start on a Sunday for us at 6:10 or so between these clubs. One of the things that we've seen so far in Major League Soccer, especially this weekend, some really crooked scores. I mean, Sporting Kansas City put up 7 yesterday. LAFC put up 5 against San Jose, and maybe that's more indicative of where San Jose is. But Sporting Kansas City to get 7, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, very impressive, and I would agree with you a little bit, but it's almost a statement of the haves and the have-nots. And we're starting to see the teams, and this seems to be a overarching conversation that's going on, you know, in the soccerverse of who's putting money towards the long-term goals of the clubs. And you see everything that Sporting Kansas City has done with their facilities and everything. Is that result that 7-1, a little bit of a sign of their efforts and their dedication?
We're seeing some of the usual suspects, though, do well at the start of the seasons. Sporting Kansas City usually hits the ground running. FC Dallas usually hits the ground running, and that's what's happened this year. The slow starters are, well, the Galaxy have been a slow starter for quite some time. Even their championship years, if you think about it, they were slow starters under Bruce Arena. This time around, it's been kind of in between, and so we'll see what happens here this evening.
Yeah, fair enough. But for me, one thing that I've noticed over the past few years, and you can look at those slow starting teams now over the past 2 or 3 years, if you get too far out of reach, it's very difficult to get a run and get yourself back into the playoff contention. And the last thing you want when you're in August, in those high summer months, is being forced to play catch-up to get yourself in a position where you can just make the playoffs.
One thing you said to me last time around, Kobe, is that take care of business at home, because when you are on the road in August in Houston or Dallas, you have to understand that you're probably not going to get the points there.
Now you're playing for ties on those matches.
Another important one here tonight. Very important for the visitors, still looking for their first win. That is the Portland Timbers. The LA Galaxy, about as healthy as they're going to be. For the first time this season, Ibra is back. Alessandrini is back. When we come back, it'll be the Galaxy home to the Portland Timbers, and that is coming up next.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu. And Toyota. Let's go places.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
Oh, boy.
And these are the Shastas as the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate less moments.
It has to be Shasta.
Want more for less? Spectrum Mobile delivers. Grab your wireless bill, compare, and see how you can save up to 40% a month with our unlimited data plan for $45 a line, or our buy the gig plan for $14 a gig, all with free nationwide talk and text. Call 855-535-7732. Get Spectrum Mobile today. Call 855-535-7732. Savings based on comparison of single-line unlimited plans amongst major national carriers as of 10/21/18. Visit Spectrum.com for offer restrictions and details.
Hey, LA Galaxy fans, get ready for a season of winning. And winning at San Manuel Casino. With over 4,700 slot machines, San Manuel Casino has the most slots in Southern California. And in the month of March, you can ride away in a brand new Corvette Grand Sport convertible. With drawings every Thursday night in March. San Manuel Casino. All thrill. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
Alcatel, the official smartphone partner of LA Galaxy, presents Onyx, a smartphone with the latest tech features at a great price. Enjoy sharp photos with dual rear cameras, enhanced security features with fingerprint and facial recognition, up to 32 gigabytes of storage, and the battery built to last. This beautifully designed smartphone with suede texture finish and expansive 5.5-inch full-view display will handle all of your entertainment needs. Available at Cricket Wireless and AlcatelOnyx.com.
Are you ready for a new car? Are you set on getting a great deal? Then now's the time to get to Toyota's Ready, Set, Go sales event, where you can take advantage of incredible deals like low leases and huge factory cashback offers on many of our most popular models, including the all-new RAV4, a top new Tacoma, a sporty Camry, and more. So Ready, Set, Go. See your Southern California Toyota dealer today, or visit buyatoyota.com for all current offers.
Buying a car is a big deal. Performance, reliability, safety, there are a lot of factors to consider. Fortunately, there's buyatoyota.com. With buyatoyota.com, you can locate a dealer, compare models, set up a test drive, and check out all current offers. It's the only official site for your Southern California Toyota dealers. So when you're looking to buy a new car, buyatoyota.com. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
75 and partly cloudy here at Dignity Health Sports Park. Let's get to the lineups presented by Casa Modelo, home of Especial and Negra, quality beers since 1925. For the visiting Portland Timbers, they have Antonella in goal. From right to left defensively, Morera, Cascante, Dielna, and Valentin. Three in the defensive midfield position, Chara, Tuiloma in the middle, Guzman on the left. Blanco and Valeri are the attacking midfielders. Ibobisi is the target forward in a 4-2-3-1 formation. The Galaxy answer with the same type of formation. Bingham in goal, Felcher on the right, Steres and Polenta are your center backs, Skelvic the left back. In front of them, Leggett and Dos Santos. In the midfield position, it'll be Alessandrini on the right, Corona in the middle, Antuna on the left, and up top, the Lion is back. Zlatan Ibrahimovic wearing the captain's armband. And Kobe, what do you expect here in the first 15 minutes from the home side Galaxy?
Well, I expect when you're at home, you got your two DPs back in the lineup. You're going to expect this LA Galaxy team to press. You've got to dictate the pace of the game early on. You don't want to allow a team that's down and out the opportunity to feel confident and feel brave and start pressing you. This is a side that this Portland team that's reeling. They're on the ropes before this game even started. Can you knock them out in the first 15 minutes of the match?
Take control of the match early on, and I imagine they're expecting the Galaxy to come at them and try to absorb the pressure and maybe make them pay on a counterattack if they can. Ibubisi, I imagine, would be the first ball going forward if he can hold up. Find Valeri, who's always been trouble for the Galaxy. He's trouble for many teams in Major League Soccer.
Yeah, Ibubisi, look, I've had the pleasure of coaching him with the U20 national team. So he's strong. He's able to hold players off, but he's also got pace. So he's willing to get behind defenders. So he's going to be a player that the back line for the Galaxy are going to have to watch out for. You can't dive in. If any balls go into feet, you can't overcommit because he will turn you quickly, and you cannot, well, let's say most won't be able to catch him.
Ted Uncle is our referee for tonight's game. The Galaxy defend the goal to our right and will attack from right to left in their customary white with the blue and gold sash. And we are underway here at Dignity Health Sports Park with the Galaxy with the ball off the kickoff. It comes back defensively. Dos Santos, he'll go near side. Here's Joe Corona. Back to Polenta. Steres. And I think the Galaxy at this point will try to duplicate a little bit what they did against Minnesota in possession. Long ball ahead this time for Ibrahimovic, though. Antonella at the top of his penalty area. He'll pick it up on a bounce. Jeff Antonella in goal. Good goalkeeper in this league. I'm sure he's not too happy with the fact that his goals against is not all that great right now, having conceded 10 goals to start the season in 3 games. Antonella, he'll send long towards the near side, looking for Ibobisi. nodded forward and cleared away by Steres. Here's Skelvic ahead to Dos Santos. Corona taking off the ball. Possession again. Blanco this time for Portland. He'll find Valeri. Slips away from him. Polenta's clearance not good enough. Here's the cross on the near side. And now to play off the foot of Morera. Touched last apparently by the Galaxy. No. Galaxy will get the throw in. Near side here. Skelvic will take it.
Well, warnings for the Galaxy. We've mentioned Ibrahimovic. He's one player to look out for. Young player up top. He's got a lot of skills. But let's not forget Diego Valeri. No. MVP of the league, talented goal scorer throughout. He's the player that he's the X factor for this Portland side.
Absolutely. He's a major handful. He's good from either side of the park. He's got that lethal left foot. Great touch. Great vision. One of the best in this league in terms of vision and passing, in my opinion. Portland on possession. They'll work it back in their own half of midfield. It'll come out to Guzman. Left side of the circle, ahead to Ibrahimovic. Blanco running onto this one, playing through for Valeri. Watched there by Skelvic. Gets away from him. Polenta trying to close him down. The shot to goal. Blocked and saved by David Bingham. Keeps the rebound in front and picks it up. Good positioning there by David.
Those are the little opportunities that Portland likes to get when the ball goes through. Valeri cheats a little bit higher. And he's fortunate because he has two players, sometimes three, that sit in the midfield right behind. Valeri's almost playing like an underneath striker with Ibrahimovic more of the point.
Here's Dos Santos now for the Galaxy right at the stripe. It'll come loose ahead to Leggett. Pleads it on through for Antuna. He's offside. So is Ibrahimovic. That was a good one for the Galaxy, but unfortunately the guys were about a step to 2 steps beyond the defense. Look at it again on our replay in the monitor here. Yeah, both of them were off. Here's Antonella. He'll take the restart. It'll come back to him. He'll fight it towards midfield now. Corona can't get onto it. Dos Santos also pushed a bit from behind. No foul. Valeri comes out with possession. He'll go near side. Morera off the chest of Skelvic. Unfortunate, though, it comes back for Valeri, who dumps into the near corner of the Galaxy defense. Polenta now is fouled and brought down, and that's a free kick for the Galaxy as David Guzman brought him down there.
Well, Guzman leaves his position as one of those holding midfielders and tries to go beyond that back line and just runs up the backside of Polenta as he's facing his own inline.
Galaxy worked the right side this time. Felcher, Alessandrini, Leggett. He'll take it past the stripe, being chased down by Ibrahimovic. Gets away from him. Nice job by Sebastian Leggett. Leggett now sending into the area. Blocked there by the defender in front. Tuiloma, I believe. And the clearance not far enough. The Galaxy have it again. Here's Dos Santos, right side. Ahead it goes in the channel. Alessandrini. He'll take it onto the wing. Gets the cross away. Looking for Ibrahimovic. A bit too tall. And it'll come out of play over the near side touch. It'll be a throw-in. Galaxy starting to look a little dangerous here.
Galaxy slowly playing themselves into this match. Getting a little bit more possession. A lot of it going through Alessandrini on that right flank. And a few times he's given an individual effort to beat his man and eventually get a decent ball in. Either off of a cross or a ball or a through ball.
And good to get his touches going, right? He's been gone for a month. Get him some touches. Maybe find also Zlatan. They've been trying to find him here in the early minutes too. So getting those guys into the rhythm of the match, I think, very important early. Throw in here for Portland right at midfield. One by Dos Santos. It'll come ahead for Antuna. Gets away from one defender, but he's spotted by two right now. And it'll be out of play. Touched last by Portland for a throw in Galaxy. Morera pokes it out of play. Skelvic will nod it back. He finds Polenta, who squares it over Steres. Right side of the circle, back to Polenta once again. Patience here by the Galaxy. Corona. And it going back to Polenta and all the way back to David Bingham. He quickly puts it out to Steres. He's got Felcher at the right touchline, decides to go left instead. Polenta one more time. Skelvic wants the ball on the left wing. The ball sent ahead. Antonella comes out of his penalty area and actually picks it up at the side of the box as it caromed on in. 0-0.
It's very interesting as far as the way that Portland's playing. They're almost playing, you could say, 3 in the back on the offensive side of things and 5 in the back on the defensive side, where they're dropping their outside players into that back line.
A lot of work to do and a lot of moving parts.
A lot of moving parts. I think it's maybe a little bit to shore up things defensively, since they've been a sieve in allowing those 10 goals so far within the season.
Here's Guzman on the right side, plays into space. Blanco is on, sends it a goal right on Bingham. And the flag goes up late. Play on, says the referees. The Galaxy come out with possession. Alessandrini on the right side. Ahead it goes to Felcher. Back to Roman, defensive side of the stripe. Leggett this time. He'll wheel it on back to Polenta. Left side of the Galaxy defense they'll go. Skelvic at the near side touchline. Watched there by one defender in Guzman. Ahead it goes to Corona. He's pushed off the ball. Guzman comes out with possession. Chara anticipating the play a little better right now are the Portland Timbers. This will come ahead to Valeri. Left side of the circle. He'll play onto the wing. Lafagna there. Blanco, and he nods it back. Good job by the Galaxy winning at midfield, though. Right side, Leggett. He'll send long, trying to find Ibrahimovic. He's bracketed by 2 defenders. One goes down. That'll be a foul against Ibra. Apparently knocking Julio Cascante in the head as he tried to get his right arm over the top and into space. Ted Uncle, our referee, comes over to talk to him.
Looking at the replay, it looks it's almost that movement where you're trying to get your arm over a player to swing it around, but there is definite contact with Ibrahimovic's forearm to the head of Cascante.
And even if it's a light touch, if you're the player, you're going to go down and get that foul, right?
Yeah, you'll go down, you'll draw the foul, and now within the world of football, any type of contact to the head, most likely the referee's going to be making that call.
Savarese has called our referee over, Ted Uncle. I imagine he's asking for a replay and potential card issued to Ibrahimovic, but I'm not sure it was worthy of that. Antonella takes the restart, lobs it long into the Galaxy defense. Chara nods it down, but it's right into Dos Santos. Here come the Galaxy. Alessandrini trying to find Antuna. Good job defensively there. It's broken up. Cleared out of play. Tuiloma getting in front of that. Antuna. Back to Joe Corona. Skelvic. Defensive side of midfield. Polenta. Here's Dos Santos. He'll go right side and find Daniel Steres. Steres has a lot of room here as he approaches midfield. Leggett this time just past the stripe. Muscled off the ball, and was it touched last by the Galaxy? It was. Throw in. Claude Diana did well there defensively for the Portland Timbers. Chara down. Off the throw-in. He'll come out to the right side of the circle. Guzman playing it on through, and this time at the top of the box comes David Bingham to clear it in the midfield. That was Frank looking for Ibrahimovic there, who was tracking right between the 2 center backs. Dos Santos for the Galaxy. Defensive side of the circle. He'll come near side. Polenta puts on the brakes for a moment. Skelvic. Heavy ball into Antuna. Finds the handle. Has to play it back. Polenta again. Dos Santos this time. He's going to switch it on to the right side. Looking for Alessandrini right at the touchline. Chests it down there. Almost played it through his defender. Does a second time. Felcher tries to heel it on. And Dielna is able to clear it out of play with a far side touch. This will be a throw-in for the Galaxy. Quickly taken. Felcher will get it back. Now Alessandrini back to the stripe. Here's Steres. Over to Skelvic. Left wing Antuna. Still on possession. Back to the stripe again. Polenta. Galaxy showing some patience, which is good. Again, Antuna showing for this one. Has it top of the center circle. He'll find Ibrahimovic. Quickly out the left side. Skelvic runs onto this one. Antuna in the box. So is Ibra. as well as Alessandrini. The cross will bend over the bar and out of play, and this will be a goal kick.
I think Skelvic takes a little bit too long on holding that ball and trying to let everyone get into perfect position. Sometimes you just got to swing that ball in from out wide and just create a little bit of chaos with players running in towards goal. He takes that extra second or two, then he gets stood up, and then it's a poor cross into the box.
I agree. I mean, he had time to take it into the area also and draw another defender his way.
Yeah, you'd like to see him touch the ball forward, get into space, put a little panic in the heads of the defense.
Polenta now for the Galaxy off the goal kick. Finds Joe Corona. Corona shaking Chara off, and that's hard to do. Able to play it onto the right side. Felcher. Now Dos Santos closed down. Again, Felcher on the right. He'll take up some space. Now play it forward. Alessandrini. Onto the right side. Felcher once again taking his time. Ibra floated into an offside position, so the ball has to come back, and the Galaxy recycle. Polenta on the left. He'll lob this one long. Trying to find Ibrahimovic. Gets on to the end of it. It chested down and cleared away. Steres down.
You have Portland waiting for that long ball over the top where two players are bracketing Ibrahimovic every time the ball comes to him.
Here's the cross by Felcher into the area right onto Antonella. So even though they're bracketing him, he's still winning that ball. So if you're a Galaxy player, you got to at least anticipate the fact that that ball is going to drop down to you. That's what happened that moments ago when Alessandrini did not continue his run.
Yeah, Ibrahimovic is receiving the ball at the top of the 18, actually going sideways across the box. So not enough to really get a lot of power on it. So he tries to bring the ball down to chest it to someone, but there's no supporting run. So the defenders that are bracketing him just pick up the ball.
Yeah, it's easy for them at that point to get the second ball. Galaxy again on possession. Here's Felcher. Alessandrini. Back to Dos Santos. Restart again. Steres. You'll find Corona.
The Galaxy are doing a good job in possession and finding the space. There's a lot of space right behind the midfield players out wide.
Good ball here on the left side now for Skelvic. He'll get the cross towards the backside, top of the area. It comes on through. A little too high. Felcher will keep it alive, though. His ball into the box once again. Ibra to go off the post on the karate chop. Over the top again. A la last year, he hit the post and it's cleared out of play, and the Galaxy get themselves a corner kick out of it.
Ibrahimovic has a little smile on his face still. He's probably wondering how this one does not go in. It is, I mean, some of the things that he does for as big as he is with his body, I mean, it's another karate kick. He's the Karate Kid out here.
Unbelievable. As we look at it again here on the monitor we have.
Oh, it's Felcher with the cross in and Ibrahimovic with a man on his back.
Here's the cross by Alessandrini, who's looking for Ibrahimovic. It comes on through. Corona will lose possession and out of play. Hey, soccer fans, the Modelo six-pack available now. The deal includes tickets to the LA Galaxy versus LAFC match on July 19th, as well as 5 other matches of your choice and a Modelo t-shirt. Get this incredible deal before it's gone at lagalaxy.com/Modelo six-pack. 0-0 here at Dignity Health Sports Park tonight. In the 15th minute, alongside Kobe Jones, Joe Tutino. Thank you for joining us this evening. Pretty even match. Portland had maybe the first 5 minutes, but the Galaxy have evened it out and had certainly the better part of the possession and dictating terms right now. Dos Santos will clean this up. You'll find Corona back out the right side. Felcher. Steres defensively. Corona will check back and has it now. You'll find Leggett. Here's Felcher again on the right side. A little bit late to get that ball away. Ibrahimovic a bit frustrated. He'll come up to Corona, who's chopped down. That's a foul. Dielna stepping right into him. Free kick for the Galaxy. Good restart opportunity here outside the right side, about 40 yards from goal on the angle. Maybe a little closer.
Yeah, well, this is where you got to imagine this ball is going to be driven into the area, and there's one player you got to be looking for off of this. It's all about Ibrahimovic. When he's back, Ibrahimovic is standing inside the box in an offside position right now. Expect him to step forward to get onsides, and then try to just hang out in that back post is where he usually tends to drift.
He starts out from the very back side of the arc here. Dos Santos is there. Alessandrini as well to take the restart. This is touched over. Here's Dos Santos, plays it on through. The opportunity. Ibra keeps it in play. Unfortunately, his header will sail over the bar and out of play. It bounced on through, and it looked like Felcher was trying to slide on in to get to it, and it bounced over his foot.
Yeah, what's incredible about this ball, this ball is absolutely perfectly driven, right? Bounces at the top of the 6, but when it gets to that back post, it's rising, so it's difficult for anyone to get on it. But for me, Ibrahimovic is still wide open at that back post. If it wasn't rising, another foot down, and he's able to head that one perfectly right on target.
And if you're the Portland Timbers, you have to be questioning how is the most prolific scorer on the field wide open on a set play.
I'm sure that's a question that Giovanni Savarese, the head coach of Portland, will be asking.
Right now he's happy he just got away with one. Felcher on the right side. He'll find Alessandrini going forward. Back in for Felcher, who heels it back for Roman. Wheels it on to the top of the box, and here's Ibrahimovic now. On his left foot, fires the goal. Offside. The flag was up. Offside. And Antonella made the save nonetheless. Jeff Antonella, 3.33 goals against average. Restart given away. The Galaxy have it again. Here's Felcher on the wing. Gets the cross into the box. Trying to find Antuna. And this one's headed over the bar and out of play defensively. And it'll be a corner kick for the Galaxy once again. And now the Galaxy giving the Timbers some fits because they're going left and right on them. Balls are coming in, and other players are getting the opportunities as well.
Yeah, all the play is coming down the right flank for the LA Galaxy. Felcher is doing an excellent job of getting forward, and he's putting some beautiful crosses into the box. This time, Ibrahimovic was the dummy run to the near post. The ball goes over his head to a wide open Antuna, and it's the last second that Moreira comes into the area and heads that ball from within inside the 6. Over the top of the goal.
Antonello had no chance. He's a yard off his line. He's got nowhere to go. Alessandrini with the corner kick into the area, off the defender and out. Ivo Bisi was a bit surprised by it. Hit him in the side of the face, but another corner kick here for the Galaxy. They want a short one. Dos Santos, you'll have it now. Back out to Alessandrini. This time his cross blocked by Chara and out of play. And a throw-in. Alessandrini, Skelvic, back out to Roman. Almost got past his defender. Good job by the Portland defense that time, but clearance not good enough. Galaxy again on possession. It's a pretty good start here by the Galaxy right now. Still 0-0 though. Corona fights this one to the top of the box. The header by Ibra. And it goes wide, well wide of the near post from 18 yards out. Goal kick.
A little bit of a battle going on between Tuiloma and Ibrahimovic.
Might have been a foul on Ibra. I don't believe he was offside on that ball that went forward. It could have been a foul, though. We continue. 0-0. Another ball flight into the Galaxy defense. Polenta. He's able to win that easily. They'll work the left side. Skelvic. His pass off the mark for Antuna. Nicely done by the youngster getting back to help out and slowing things down. Diego Valeri and Guillermo Barros Scalotto exchange pleasantries. And we continue playing.
The way this game is going right now is perfect for what the Galaxy wants to do. They are dictating this game throughout. They're dominating the midfield areas. And outside of the first couple of minutes, Portland hasn't had a whole lot. They haven't even had possession of the ball.
Even the ball that came forward not long ago was right into Polenta with no challenge. But this time, this could be difficult. Guzman now for Portland. Tried to play it back, one off of Corona, right into the stride of Valeri. Right side it goes, Moreira off of Skelvic, and he'll clear it out of play and give them a throw-in. Saves the corner there, as that ball could have spun its way towards the end line. Here's Valeri. Near corner, watch there by Dos Santos. Jono does well. Strips the ball away, but Valeri does the same thing, and now he'll take it towards the penalty area, try to play it through to Guzman. Corona gets in front there, but the Galaxy can't clear. Blanco shot the goal, saved by Bingham. Rebound comes out the left side, sent back through, and Steres is able to clear it out. Dangerous. are the Timbers right now, but the Galaxy looking for a counterattack here. Antuna, he's brought down by Chara. That could be a card. At the very least, it's going to be a free kick for the Galaxy, no card.
And it's another typical play by Chara, just coming in, breaking up the play. A tactical foul. Once again, I'm a little bit surprised that there wasn't at least a talking to.
Yes, I thought the same thing. Like maybe if the ball was past the midfield stripe, I don't know. But it was a hip check and brought him down. Never played the ball. Steres here now for the Galaxy. Tuna checking back. Ibrahimovic, one-time pass to the left side. Here's Skelvik. Plays it back on through. Looking for Ibra to come to the top of the box. Leggett on possession. Back out. Steres over the bar from about 29 yards. Goal kick.
And the Galaxy looking very good going forward. Extremely fluid in the attack. A lot of 1 and 2 touch and sending players through. Where? On the flanks. Again, that's where all the space is coming. Even with 5 in the back, the outside 2 are still being pulled in tight for Portland because they're being beat consistently. So then those late runs in, be it with Felcher or Skelvik, they're wide open receiving the ball and getting crosses in.
And as soon as that ball comes in on pace, they're going one way, their momentum's taking them another way, and the Galaxy players, if they just stay in their lanes, the ball's coming right to them, and they have 5 yards, 6 yards of space, and they're wide open.
Yeah, that's all it is so far. It's been a lot of the Portland defenders having to defend facing their own goal.
Yep. Ibo BC here on the near side for Guzman, able to get away from Polenta. Good job by Dos Santos coming in late with the slide tackle, clears it out of play just shy of the corner kick spot on the near side here. So a throw in for the Timbers.
And this is a little bit surprising for me that how Portland is playing Guzman. You always expect him as more of a number 8, breaking up a lot of plays, but he's been playing more of a supportive
floating.
Role. He's floating like almost a number 10.
Here's Blanco. He shot from about 23 is blocked. It'll come back out. Dumped into the near corner for Valeri. Has it now. The one-time cross. A big rainbow to the back side of the 6. It'll go through the Galaxy penalty area. Felcher will one-time it, but can't clear the defense. Here comes Portland on possession once again. Long cross into the area off of Polenta now to play, and Portland will get the corner kick out of this. This is one of those dangerous moments now in the game, Kobe, where the Galaxy have been putting the pressure on. They haven't been able to come away with a goal, and now Portland's had a couple of sequences where they've gotten downfield. They had a shot on goal that Bingham made the save, and now they have a set play.
Yeah, this is where you tend to see in games around the world, right, where a team has everything going in their favor, and then it's one moment the set piece all of a sudden flips, the goal going against the team. And this is a moment where the Galaxy needs to pass the test.
Inside 24 minutes, Valeri's right-footed ball should bend in towards goal. Our referee stops things for a moment. Dielna and Steres having a good battle around the penalty spot. Here's the cross, played into the area, looking for Dielna. He sends it back to the top of the box, and it's cleared out by Dos Santos. Chara to keep it alive for the Timbers. It goes on to the left side. Blanco this time. Top of the area for Guzman. Steres did well, and he clears it out of play. Throwing. For the Portland Timbers, Valentin will take it. Able to play it back to Iloma. Almost for Ibrahimovic. Tuiloma did well. It'll come all the way back to Jeff Antonello. Here's Chara down. Up the near side, Morera. Good ball ahead for Blanco. May have mistimed it. Polenta able to shield it now to go out of play over the end line. The Galaxy will get actually a free kick just outside the end line there. And David Bingham will walk on over. LA Galaxy Foundation now accepting nominations for our 2019 Hero of the Game program. The LA Galaxy strives to express gratitude to local heroes by honoring police, fire, and military personnel and their families for their sacrifice and service. To nominate a hero today, please go to lagalaxy.com/hero of the game. 0-0 right now, the Galaxy on possession. Corona on the left side to Skalvik. Back it comes to the stripe. Corona is there for the Galaxy. Dos Santos flights this one down the middle of the park. Looking for Ibrahimovic. He chests it down, wants the foul, won't get it. And we continue.
I think Ibrahimovic is asking a little bit much as he's backing up into the player. Then he goes down.
Here's Leggett now sending it on through, looking for Ibra. Antonella gets up high, and I believe Ibra was offside. The flag was up. Ibrahimovic thought a foul was called against him, but no, it was offside. Portland on possession now.
As I'm looking at this game, Diego Chara is starting to get a little bit frustrated in the way his team is playing. He's pointing at Guzman, who's receiving the ball behind the Galaxy's midfield line. But instead of turning and taking the space, he's playing the ball back. So that's good for the Galaxy that isn't happening, and that frustration is starting to bleed in to the Portland side.
Stera is under some pressure from Evo BC. Plays out in the midfield. Now Guzman's on the left side now. He's been floating around that right side, that right channel for much of the game to this point, but right now he's on the left. There's Valentin, has to knock it back for Portland. Here comes the Tuiloma, he'll reset. Dielna on that left side, cuts in towards center, tries to play it forward to Blanco, one time to the head, broken up by Felcher. Corona will come on to possession. He was collared there, but it continues. The Galaxy come out with possession. Alessandrini on the left. Skelvik ahead to Antuna here. Antuna taking on his defender. Now is the second one on him, and he'll lose possession on the throw-in for the Portland Timbers. The youngster has a lot of speed. I'd love to see him just go and turn that defender maybe inside and force him to either foul him or beat him to the ball.
Yeah, Antuna is taking just a little bit too long to make his decision on what he wants to do. It's like once he receives the ball, the decision is coming when he needs to have that in his head where he's going before the ball even arrives.
Polenta does well to win this ball back for the Galaxy. They'll wheel it around the right side to Felcher. Alessandrini checking, sends it back out wide once again. Felcher on possession, watched there by Dielna. Dos Santos shows for this. Has it now, right side of the area, or center circle I should say. Here's Alessandrini. Leggett. This is a bit slow by the Galaxy, but they keep possession.
All 11 players for Portland in their own defensive half.
This ball ahead for Antuna. A little long for him. He was checking back for it. The ball was sent long instead. It comes back to Antonella. Plays in the midfield. And Dos Santos will knock it back to David Bingham. Here's Steres now. He'll regroup and start it again for the Galaxy. Felcher on the right. Watched by Blanco. Back to Steres. Dos Santos. Ball here on the left for Skelvik. He'll play up the wing. Antuna has one defender following him. He slows down again. Plays it in this time, waiting for Skelvik. Skelvik bracketed by two. It'll come back out. Antuna on his right foot. Back out it goes to Dos Santos. Squared in towards center. Corona gets away from Guzman. Now onto the wing one more time. Antuna on possession. Watch there by one. Onto his right. Gets the cross towards the backside. Not long enough for Felcher. Valentin's able to clear on the Blanco and back to Valentin.
I think you're starting to see a little bit of tired legs from this Portland midfield. When you look at Guzman, you look at Chara, they're doing a lot of chasing, trying to cover ground with three in the middle. They're being pulled from one side of the field all the way to the other, while the five in the back for Portland, for the most part, are just shifting the 5 to 10 yards, while the midfield is covering 20, 30, sometimes 40 yards.
Suddenly they're going to be stretched here pretty soon. Chara does well to get away from Corona. Lays it off for Valeri. Watch there by Dos Santos, who gets in front of one pass, but it comes out the right side. Morera, he's going to attempt a cross that is flighted to the back of the 6 of the Galaxy penalty area. Felcher finds the handle, is able to clear it to midfield. Here's Dielna now. Valentin. Top of the center circle is Chara. Blanco able to play it back, and the Galaxy doing good defensively here, not giving too much room for Portland trying to get forward. Antonella, top of his penalty area. Nowhere to go right now.
At 30th minute, you're starting to see the Galaxy start to slow down a little bit.
They'll get themselves a throw in as the ball comes out of play. Right at midfield for the Galaxy. It'll come back to Polenta.
A little bit of a lull in the match.
Yes. Both teams maybe rethinking. It hasn't worked so far, especially the Galaxy, even though they've had the better part of the game. trying to find a way to get somebody else maybe involved. This one for Leggett, who's making the late run. Antonella reads it well and picks it up at the top of his penalty area. Although Portland's playing so far back defensively, it's going to be very difficult to get a through ball. Antonella, check that. Antuna now for the Galaxy. Squares it in. Dos Santos, top of the box, back out. Ibrahimovic ahead to Alessandrini, back out again. And it comes out to Skelbic, and the Galaxy have to restart. Corona lobs it up. Looking for Alessandrini. Heels it over to Ibra. He's brought down. Yes, he is. The referee points to the penalty spot. It'll be a penalty for the Galaxy. We look at it again on our monitor here. The ball by Corona. Now elbow out on Dialna. Got him in the back, no? What do you think, Kobe?
I off the top of my head, I'm saying I feel like it's a little bit of a harsh call.
Okay.
I would like to see it one more time.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic will line it up from the spot. Antonella will be on his goal line. Looking to put the Galaxy on top early in this match now.
Either way, I think it would be difficult to say that it's a clear and obvious mistake.
Ted Uncle, our referee. He gives the go-ahead. Here's Ibra. Fires and scores! And the LA Galaxy take a 1-0 lead. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, the penalty kick goal in the 33rd minute. Fireworks go off behind the goal there on the north side as the Galaxy take the lead and the fans are on their feet.
Well, you could feel it coming. The Galaxy were continuously putting pressure, opening up the space. The goal comes off of the penalty kick. Now I want to see if the Galaxy can take advantage. You have a side that was starting to get frustrated in Portland. Now they give up a penalty kick, and now Portland is on the ropes. Can you finish them off? Can you put one more away before this half is over?
For Ibra, his second goal on the season. There's Portland off the kickoff. It'll come ahead now. Ibo BC knocks it back to Valeri. Back to Ibo BC. He's offside. The flag is up, and the Galaxy will get possession back. Galaxy fans join the action on Saturday, April 13th, 7:30, watching Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Jonah Dos Santos, Sebastian Leggett, and the rest of your LA Galaxy as they take on the Philadelphia Union right here at Dignity Health Sports Park. In celebration of Firefighter Appreciation Night, the first 12,000 fans in attendance will receive a free LA Galaxy t-shirt. Tickets start at just $20. Buy at lagalaxy.com/tickets. Possession LA. Dos Santos, Corona. Back it goes to Polenta. Plays it out the left side for Antuna. Now remember, the Portland Timbers starting basically the first half of the season away from home as Providence Park continues under construction. Should be done soon. A nice addition there, but Kobe knows how it is to start first 8 to 10 games away. It's not an easy thing to do. Here's Rolf Felcher on the right side. Felcher's brought down, cleared out of play by Dialna. This is going to be a throw-in for the Galaxy. Felcher still not getting up at this point.
Felcher goes down hard off of the tackle.
The follow through his right foot, I think.
Yeah, and Dialna's giving those waves of frustration, thinking that Felcher is faking it a little bit.
Felcher on his feet at the moment. Looks like he's going to be okay. He'll walk it off. You're throwing here for the Galaxy. Inside 35 minutes, they lead 1-0. Comes into Alessandrini. Back to Felcher and Valentin able to clear it out of play. So another throw here for LA. So you got under the skin of the Timbers. Now the question is, how are you going to take advantage? Alessandrini, he's fouled by Blanco. There's some words now between the players. Blanco and Alessandrini.
Well, Alessandrini did not like the way that Blanco came in on the tackle, and I completely understand because Blanco leaves his feet, both feet in the air and kicking, and actually lands on top of the ball and has a good go at Alessandrini's legs.
Yeah, there was no real intention there. He wanted to make sure he could, rake him a bit, I thought.
Yeah, it's one of those plays where if he doesn't get the ball, he's going to make sure that he gets the man.
Yes. The referee right now talking things over with each of the teams. And everybody seems to be all right. Handshake here and a handshake there. We're going to do this and move on. Free kick for the Galaxy. Just inside the touchline. In the offensive third for the Galaxy. Here's Dos Santos, plays it into the area. The header to goal by Rolf Felcher will be wide of the near post and out of play. Goal kick. Good snap header there. He just unfortunately sent it wide by a couple of yards.
And off of the set pieces, the Galaxy have been the better team, just being a little bit more dangerous, a little bit more direct and getting on the end of those crosses. Because it wasn't only Felcher, it was Steres as well that had a go at it.
Steres might have had a better look.
Probably. He was coming on to the ball as Felcher actually had to stop a little bit and try to get that snap header, towards goal.
Here's Joe Corona now for the Galaxy. It's away from one defender and the second. He finds Skelvic, who returns the service. Corona past the stripe. He'll play it forward and find Ali Sandrini. Antuna on the left wing has a little room here. He puts on the brakes, cuts it back once again, and he gave it away. Right back to the midfield stripe it goes. Ibrahimovic slowed down by Corona, and a foul is called against the Galaxy. Antuna's got to do a little better with that.
Yeah, that pass from Antuna. It's a simple ball. It's just got to go right to the person, but it's a little bit too hard. Goes to the opposing team, and it leaves all your players out of the play on the wrong side of the ball.
Why is he unwilling to take it up the wing? Unless it's part of the strategy here tonight.
You know what? Every strategy is there for a general idea, but for a player of Antuna's caliber and pace and speed, you'd expect them, if it's 1v1, there's one guy ahead of you to go for it.
Yeah, go. Galaxy will have it on the right side here. Here's Ali Sandrini. Felcher back to the strike for the Jet. Steres now. We'll switch it on over to the left side. Dos Santos in the middle of the park. Leggett in front of Chara. Left side again, Skelvic. Being closed down there by Guzman. Skelvic going forward. It will come loose. Dos Santos cleans it up. Has it now for the Galaxy. Back to Leggett. He'll go forward. Inside three defenders. He goes to the left side. Antuna now looking to get the cross away off one defender and out of play. Just shy of the corner kick spot. And this will be a throw-in for the Galaxy.
Well, I'll tell you this. This Portland team is done in the midfield. They cannot get around the ball. There's no one within 4 to 5 yards of any midfielder for the Galaxy when they receive the ball. It's just too much ground for them to cover. If they continue with this type of formation, this could get ugly.
Galaxy right now looking for a little more right in front of halftime. 39th minute. Dos Santos plays it in, trying to find Ali Sandrini. Antonella, he boxes it away, and the foul is called against the Galaxy there as Ali Sandrini collided with the keeper. Now, the goalkeeper was not in the 6-yard box where normally he is protected, right? That was just a pretty good collision with the keeper going up high, and he didn't bring the knee up, which a lot of keepers will do to protect themselves.
True. Two things, though. Keeper's protected in the whole 18, I feel, nowadays. Right. And secondly, I think it's consistent for the referee. If that's going to be a penalty kick for Ibrahimovic, then that needs to be a foul on Alessandrini.
All right. Ibrahimovic now for Portland. Lays it off for Blanco down the middle of the park. Blanco over the bar from 18 yards. And it's a goal kick here for the Galaxy. He showed a little speed there and got himself clean to the top of the 18-yard box and then fired it high.
And Jonathan Dos Santos gets pickpocketed in the midfield, and then it's just a race 3v3. And Blanco showing much more speed than I expected that he had, as he was able with the ball to keep pace and ahead of everyone on the Galaxy and takes the shot, but it continues to just rise on him. I'm still interested to see at what point Portland tries to change their lineup a bit, or at least their formation.
At the break, they're going to have to do something. Right now, though, I think if you're Savarese, the head coach, you're saying you're down 1-0, you can tell your team that the penalty kick was a bad call, and then make the changes. if you can get into 1-0 at the half. And right now they're trying to get the equalizer as they come forward on the near side. Moreira. Watch there by Skelvic. Goes down as well by Antuna, but Moreira does well to keep possession. Char in the middle of the park. Lays it off to Blanco. Switches over. Left side, Dielna. Heavy first touch, but he goes in hard on the slide tackle. Slows the Galaxy down, at least for now. Felcher, the one-time pass forward. Looking for Alessandrini. The Galaxy 3-on-4. Alessandrini found some space, but Ibra was offside, so he holds on. Now to the right it goes. Ibrahimovic plays it on through, looking for Antuna. It deflects off the defender and back to the goalkeeper, Antonella.
It's got to be a little bit better from Alessandrini as Antuna was wide open. He just plays that ball through. He sends him through 1v1 at goal.
Ibrahimovic called for the foul here on Chara, and on the follow-through, he just dumps Chara to the ground.
You're laughing at it, but that's a little bit more than a follow-through. That could easily have been a yellow card.
Yes.
Because he's got his hands wrapped around his head and then throws him to the ground. He's got to be a little bit careful, Ibrahimovic.
Getting word here from our referee, a verbal warning. And the free kick taken. Portland with the ball on possession here. Defensive side of the circle, Guzman. Remember, he was floating in the offensive side of things for the first 30 minutes or so. Now we're finding him more in a defensive position. Ball goes left side, Blanco. Watch there by Leggett. Blanco gets away from both he and Dos Santos. It comes into Valentin, who tries to play it into the box. It's cleared. The Galaxy clearance not good enough. It might be a handball, though, on Chara, and it is. Free kick here for the Galaxy. Chara got that left hand out as Alessandrini was trying to play it forward to Ibrahimovic, I believe. Referee was right there. Play continues. Leggett on the right side. Felcher. Right in Alessandrini and out of play. So a throw in. A little miscommunication on the part of the Galaxy. Valeri. He's fouled by LA. Free kick. So we knock back. Tuiloma. Dielna now for Portland. Shy of the midfield stripe. He'll go left. Finds Blanco. Valeri showing for this one. Has it now. And back to the stripe again. Galaxy have everybody behind midfield outside of Ibrahimovic. They'll wheel around the near side now. Had to do well on that one. Here's Guzman. Moreira. Back it'll go. Collected by Cascante. Chara again. They'll come back into Guzman, and they've evened it up. Ibrahimovic with the ball from Guzman into the middle of the six. And Ibrahimovic is wide open to send it home as the goalkeeper Bingham had to commit to the ball. 1-1 now in the 44th minute.
Well, this is a heartbreak because it's at the very end, but outside of that, it's a brilliant goal by Portland because it's basically one-touch passes through the Galaxy defense. No one could get around the ball, and the way that they move through it, very, very nice. You have to give them credit on that. For the Galaxy, a little bit frustrating that no one was able to stop this anywhere throughout. And as we look at the replay, the ball in the Chara to Guzman to Valeri to off to Ebabisi, it's all one-touch play, and any defense is going to have difficulty with that.
And the Galaxy, I want to say ball watching, but got caught a bit in that regard with the fast movement of the ball, trying to find their positioning there. And Ibrahimovic continued his run. That's good on his part to find it wide open at the top of the six and send it home. It is 1-1 now. And if you're the Portland Timbers, you have to be feeling very good about the situation because you were clearly outplayed for what, 35 minutes?
Yeah, I think the big change that has happened is you had Guzman start to settle down and drop in a little bit more defensively and not take so much of the offensive responsibility. And it shifted for Portland from Guzman to Blanco. And Blanco has been much more threatening since that goal was scored. Getting on the ball, it's like there was a spark for him to get more involved in the game, and that has been trouble for the Galaxy.
His passes weren't going back. Guzman's were.
Right? Yes, yes.
Inside 1 minute of added time here before we do get to the break. Polenta Near side of his own defense, watched by Ibrahimovic, off of him and out of play for the throw-in Galaxy. The 18th annual Copa LA Youth Soccer Tournament returns Memorial Day weekend, May 25th, at the A.B. Brown Soccer Complex in Riverside. The tournament includes top teams from Northern and Southern California, Mexico, Arizona, and Nevada. Be a part of the action and register your team at CopaLA.LA.com, LAGalaxy.com, that is. Approaching halftime in a hurry, our referee points to midfield, and that is the end of 45 minutes here at Dignity Health Sports Park as the teams share a 1-1 draw right now going into the break at halftime. And if you're the Galaxy, disappointment because you think you could have had more than one. And if you're the Portland Timbers, it's a sigh of relief because it could have been really bad and you've shown some fight.
Yeah, this is not the way you want to end the half if you're the Galaxy, because you feel like you're playing so well, had so many opportunities, and then you give one up at the end. It's going to be difficult for the Galaxy to shake that off and start that second half on an up note, while on the other hand, Portland, they're feeling pretty good about themselves, and they're saying, hey, we get Blanco more involved, all of a sudden we're a much more dangerous team.
Ibrahimovic from the spot, Ibrahimovic in the run of play right in front of halftime. We are 1-1, the Galaxy and the Portland Timbers. Halftime is coming up next. Stay with us.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
Oh, boy.
And these are the Shastas as the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
Hey, LA Galaxy fans, get ready for a season of winning. And winning at San Manuel Casino. With over 4,700 slot machines, San Manuel Casino has the most slots in Southern California. And in the month of March, you can ride away in a brand new Corvette Grand Sport convertible with drawings every Thursday night in March. San Manuel Casino. All thrill. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal, your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA-Galaxy.
Are you ready for a new car? Are you set on getting a great deal? Then now's the time to get to Toyota's Ready, Set, Go sales event, where you can take advantage of incredible deals like low leases and huge factory cashback offers on many of our most popular models, including the all-new RAV4, a top new Tacoma, a sporty Camry, and more. So ready, set, go. See your Southern California Toyota dealer today, or visit buyatoyota.com for all current offers.
Buying a car is a big deal. Performance, reliability, safety, there are a lot of factors to consider. Fortunately, there's buyatoyota.com. With buyatoyota.com, you can locate a dealer, compare models, set up a test drive, and check out all current offers. It's the only official site for your Southern California Toyota dealers. So when you're looking to buy a new car, buyatoyota.com. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. Shasta. Shasta, the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy. It has to be Shasta.
Halftime here at Dignity Health Sports Park. The teams are tied at a goal apiece. And in the locker room, alongside Kobe Jones, Joe Tatino, thank you for being with us here this evening. A bit disappointing at this point, Kobe, because I thought the Galaxy played well in the first 45 minutes, well enough to where you might have been happy at 1-0 off the penalty. But then when you concede right in front of halftime, that changes everything.
Yeah, it's extremely disappointing when it comes down to it, because we talk about this LA Galaxy team can score goals. It's conceding that is the issue.
Yeah.
They continuously give up goals, and it's always at the most inopportune time. Now you're going into halftime, and now there will be, instead of riding on a high and getting hyped up, it's going to be more of a criticism of how they finished out the half, and that isn't conducive to starting out the second half very well.
And you talked about the fact that Portland, with their one-time balls all the way through that led to the goal, Guzman back out, Blanco back to Guzman, back into Ibrahimovic, who sent it on home. And if you look at it, from my standpoint, that Galaxy defense was just following along, and nobody committed to the ball.
Yeah, well, it was a lot of ball watching,
yeah,
is what it came down to. A lot of ball watching all the way around, the ones that were near the ball and the ones that were away from the ball, because that's how Ibrahimovic was able to get in front of his defenders and be the first one wide open while everyone's on his backside. You know, when it comes down to it, someone's got to be at least close, trying to at least kick that ball out, or a slide tackle, or putting a body on him. The closest person to him was Felsher, I believe, by about 2 yards.
Yes. And, you know, but we were talking in the break here, the one thing about the Galaxy is every time the Galaxy speed up their play, the quickness of play speeds up a bit from that middle third into the offense. That's when they're catching Portland, and I don't think it's been often enough in that regard, because there have been opportunities that they haven't taken advantage of.
Yeah, the Galaxy have looked the best when they're holding possession in the midfield and they're moving the ball from side to side. And I don't mean just, okay, it's a casual one-touch here. It's direct. It's trying to find the outside back sneaking forward, because when those players sneak forward, Portland has 5 in the back that aren't close, but there's that big hole that those outside backs run into, and between Guzman and Blanco and Chara, they can't cover the ground fast enough to get over there and close them down.
Well, it's turned into a good one here, a 1-1 tie right now at half. The Galaxy and the Portland Timbers. More of halftime is coming up right after these words.
Dignity Health is the official health care partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals: St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
Hey, what you doing, guys?
Just remember in the 1980s, I'd sip on a Shasta Diet Grape, shredding at the skate park.
Shasta was around in the 80s?
That's right, Sonny. In fact, Shasta's been around for 130 years.
Wow, Grandpa, that's old.
You know, in my day, I'd enjoy me a Shasta Cherry Cola, listening to my favorite radio program.
What's a radio program? I'm more of a modern kid. I'll stick with my Shasta, California dreamin'.
From generation
to generation.
Celebrating 130 years of flavor.
It has to be Shasta.
Want more for less? Spectrum Mobile delivers. Grab your wireless bill to compare and see how you can save up to 40% a month with our unlimited data plan for $45 a line, or our buy the gig plan for $14 a gig, all with free nationwide talk and text. Call 855-535-7732. Get Spectrum Mobile today. Call 855-535-7732. Savings based on comparison of single-line unlimited plans amongst major national carriers as of 10/21/18. Visit Spectrum.com for offer restrictions and details.
As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, Southern New Hampshire University celebrates the goal setters and the goal getters, the hard workers, the fighters, and the up-all-nighters. At SNHU, we celebrate you. With flexible, affordable online courses and more than 200 programs to choose from, earning your degree is a goal you can achieve. Learn about SNHU's online courses at snhu.edu. Your celebration starts here. Visit snhu.edu.
Are you ready for a new car? Are you set on getting a great deal? Then now's the time to get to Toyota's Ready, Set, Go sales event, where you can take advantage of incredible deals like low leases and huge factory cashback offers on many of our most popular models, including the all-new RAV4, a top new Tacoma, a sporty Camry, and more. So Ready, Set, Go. See your Southern California Toyota dealer today, or visit buyatoyota.com for all current offers.
Buying a car is a big deal. Performance, reliability, safety, there are a lot of factors to consider. Fortunately, there's buyatoyota.com. With buyatoyota.com, you can locate a dealer, compare models, set up a test drive, and check out all current offers. It's the only official site for your Southern California Toyota dealers. So when you're looking to buy a new car, buyatoyota.com. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Shasta is the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy with over 30 great flavors like grapefruit zazz, apple, tiki punch, strawberry, and California Agreement. Shasta has a flavor for every Galaxy fan. This soccer season, it has to be Shasta. Well, Kobe, adjustments here at halftime. First off, what adjustments do you want to see from the LA Galaxy?
Well, I would say for the Galaxy, it's just more about the speed of play. I think you mentioned it earlier, just in that final third, be a little bit more direct, try to get one touches. Every time you've done that, you've been able to get behind the defense. And then I like to see Antonio be a little bit more aggressive out on the flanks. A lot of the play for the Galaxy has been on the right side. There needs to be more on this left flank to really get a complete balanced attack for the Galaxy.
And I wonder if Giovanni Savarese is basically saying, hey, listen, we fixed things in the backside of the first half. Discontinue that.
For Portland, yes. It was really shocking. They didn't change their formation at all. It was just all of a sudden a spark for Blanco to get more involved in the game. Now, maybe that came from the sidelines, if you want to give the coach credit. Sure. You know, it's always one of those things, hey, look for Blanco a little bit more. Force the ball into him, because then if that is the case, all of a sudden he's been more active and he's been more dangerous for Portland.
All to play for in the next 45. Galaxy and the Portland Timbers are tied at 1-1. The second half is straight ahead. Stay with us.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
Are you ready for a new car? Are you set on getting a great deal? Then now's the time to get to Toyota's Ready, Set, Go sales event, where you can take advantage of incredible deals like low leases and huge factory cashback offers on many of our most popular models, including the all-new RAV4, a top new Tacoma, a sporty Camry, and more. So ready, set, go. See your Southern California Toyota dealer today, or visit buyatoyota.com for all current offers.
Buying a car is a big deal. Performance, reliability, safety, there are a lot of factors to consider. Fortunately, there's buyatoyota.com. With buyatoyota.com, you can locate a dealer, compare models, set up a test drive, and check out all current offers. It's the only official site for your Southern California Toyota dealers. So when you're looking to buy a new car, buyatoyota.com. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Dignity Health is the official health care partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals. St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
Senores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who believe there are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Those who follow their passion and inspire others to do the same. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with a Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Alcatel, the official smartphone partner of LA Galaxy, presents Onyx, a smartphone with the latest tech features at a great price. Enjoy sharp photos with dual rear cameras, enhanced security features with fingerprint and facial recognition, up to 32 gigabytes of storage, and the battery built to last. This beautifully designed smartphone with suede texture finish and expansive 5.5-inch full-view display will handle all of your entertainment needs. Available at Cricket Wireless and AlcatelOnyx.com.
Dignity Health is the official health care partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals. St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife, nutrition for a better life, and Toyota. Let's go places.
We welcome you back to Dignity Health Sports Park. The players about to make their way back onto the pitch. In fact, the Galaxy now making their way out of the tunnel. Portland Timbers are about to huddle up. We are 1-1 to start this second half. Neither club will be making any substitutions at this point, although the Galaxy, some players that they do have that could change things offensively. Chris Pontius, who had a goal against Minnesota, and if the Galaxy needs some speed on the wing, certainly they have it in Emmanuel Boateng if they decide to go in that direction as well.
Yeah, there's options for the Galaxy off the bench. I think right now it's going to be, okay, let's play this out. Let's get back to how we were the first 20, 30 minutes of this match, because the Galaxy dominated the game, and that is keeping possession, moving the ball from side to side quickly, changing that point of attack. And then once you do that, leave those midfield defenders behind on Portland and attack with numbers going forward. And then let's keep getting the crosses in. You got Ibrahimovic in there. Keep whaling the ball into the box. Let him get on the end of it.
Players are back onto the pitch. We wait for TV to rejoin us as well. We thank you for joining us at Sirius XM FC Channel 157. Of course, along the Galaxy social channels as well. YouTube channel for the Galaxy app, and LAGalaxy.com this evening. We have a good one. 1-1, the Galaxy and the Portland Timbers. The second half getting underway. Diego Valeria will send it back. He finds Char. And all the way back defensively to Iloma now for Portland. They defend the goal to our right and attack from right to left. It is played down the middle of the park, intended for Ibo BC. One there by Polenta. It'll come forward, Joe Corona. Corona trying to find the handle. It skips away from him, but it does get it forward to Ibrahimovic, who plays it on to Antuna. But that was better for the goalkeeper, Atinella, who's able to come off his line and pick it up. Felcher keeps it alive for the Galaxy. Here comes Alessandrini now. Lays this one off to Leggett. Leggett tried to feed it on through. It's blocked, but the Galaxy, nope. It's going to be a handball against Alessandrini. Looked like it came down off his chest, but apparently not. Alessandrini giving our referee Ted Uncle an earful there. Got to be careful. Emotional player.
I think the referee Ted Uncle, he's gotten an earful from Alessandrini. He got a little bit from the head coach as well, Guillermo Barros-Piloto.
I think as I think about this, he wanted a replay, and I wonder if they thought that was offside.
Yes, he thought that it was offside, and I think it might have been that last, or the ball into Guzman might have been the one that he's talking about, may have been offsides. But every play is reviewed, so it's one of those situations where they must have thought it wasn't clear and obvious.
Here's Ibrahimovic trying to send it on through for Felcher. Felcher had to get through two defenders, though. Atinella able to pick it up. Lobs it out the near side. Good pressure again by Dos Santos. Galaxy get it back. Here's Alessandrini on his left foot. Plays it in. A little too high for Ibrahimovic. It's cleared out, but Leggett. Good pressure here by the Galaxy to start this second half. Keeping Portland on the back foot for now. 1-1, though. Here's Steres. Near side it comes. Dos Santos ahead to Felcher. Back to Jonah. And they'll go to Steres once again. Now Leggett, left side of the circle. Watched there by Guzman. Skalvik, Leggett, and back to Polenta. And we have a smart guy who's on the pitch right now. Will continue to play for the moment. The ball will come near side, and now it's stopped. Play is stopped. And security will take care of business when they get the opportunity here.
Yeah, we got somebody that's just running all over the field. And the security's chasing him down.
Well, he does have a Rose Bowl era jersey.
He's got an old school jersey on. Oh, he's got some pace, and there he goes.
That's it, and he's done. All right. So we'll take care of that, and we will continue here. Now, fans, you're interrupting the match and the flow of the match. You know better. We'll take him off the pitch now, and we'll probably serve an evening with LA's finest somewhere. A little high stepping off the field. Huh?
Yeah, I think he's feeling proud right now. He's not going to feel. I guarantee you, he probably won't feel too proud tomorrow.
Not when he gets in front of the judge. Play continues, and the Galaxy with the ball. He comes ahead now to Alessandrini on the near side, and out of play. Throwing. Lamar not happy with himself there on that ball that was behind Felcher. Thrown by Valentin ahead to Ibrahimovic. Watched there by Corona, gets away from him. Plays it into the middle of the park. Blanco on to the right side. Here's Guzman, has some room. Taking towards goal. That's Morera, I should say. And sends it through the 6 and out of play for a goal kick for David Bingham and the LA Galaxy here. This is a winnable game for the LA Galaxy. Let's see if they can come away with all the points.
Well, I would almost argue that this is a must-win for the Galaxy. You have this Portland side that is struggling, for this season, and that's where we saw the Galaxy have issues last year. Teams that they were supposed to beat, teams that were below them in the standings, they let escape from Galaxy's home with points, and that's a big issue. When you look at this Portland side, they're in second to last in the West.
Here comes Guzman. And of course, their battle cry is making a stand tonight on what has been a tough start for them. So they're working out the left side. Portland on possession. Blanco working on Felcher into the Galaxy penalty area along the end line. Plays it on through. It got through Bingham, but cleared away by Polenta.
Dangerous, extremely dangerous play there. Bingham wasn't able to get on that ball as he went to ground.
Blanco again. This time Valeri from the left corner working on Felcher. He'll come back on his right foot, pokes into the box, and finds Skelvic, and picked up by David Bingham there. Some tense moments for the Galaxy defensively.
Yeah, that's one of the big calls. I mean, for a goalkeeper, if you go to ground, you need to get your hands on the ball to change the trajectory. And off of that play, that didn't happen.
No, I mean it was it was kind of an Olay, to tell you the truth, going down there. 1-1 here, 51st minute. Felcher back to Corona, back to Steres. He'll restart it again. Dos Santos this time peels away from Valeri. Defensive side of the center circle. Alessandrini this time. Delna able to pressure him enough to make the bad pass. Blanco comes out with possession. Here's Guzman now for Portland on the counterattack. Skelvic to close this down as Morera was making the run. Back to Bingham. He'll lift into midfield. A little bit different here to start the second half. Dielna all the way back to his goalkeeper, Attinella. Galaxy have not been able to find Ibrahimovic in the run of play. They've been able to find him on some crosses along the way, at least some attempted crosses. But he hasn't been able to check back and get to the ball and send players off of him, at least not with regularity yet.
Yeah, and it's extremely difficult for the Galaxy because with the 5 in the back, you always have Ibrahimovic bracketed, and then you have Diego Chara amongst those 3 in the midfield for the most part sitting right in front of Ibrahimovic. You almost want to say, now everyone don't go crazy out there, but it's almost a Belichick factor, right?
Right.
Take out their best player and then make everyone else make the game.
Sure. And I think that's been part of the defensive strategy for the Portland Timbers. Follow the big man around to make sure that there's always a second body on him, because he's going to beat you one-on-one. Here come the Galaxy now. Corona outlets to the right side. Alessandrini plays it back in, looking for Ibrahimovic. His glancing header is out of play, just past the far post for a goal kick. Ibra saying he didn't touch it. It didn't look like he touched it from here.
It's interesting. I know a lot of people will say out there, well, that's what you always try to do is take out their best player.
Yeah.
But you can, from this Portland game, they are overemphasizing it with the numbers around Ibrahimovic.
Here's Skelvic now on the left side, plays it on in. Ibra brings it down back to goal, tries to square it over to the near side. Corona ahead to Felcher, and Felcher not necessarily making that run. Dielna will go back to Iloma against his own end line. He'll lift in the midfield. Steres wins the first ball. Dos Santos does well to bring it down. He'll come back defensively. Polenta. He's got Skelvic, although he doesn't want the ball. Skelvic doesn't. Dos Santos this time. Here's Leggett. He'll go to the near side for Alessandrini. Roman back in for Leggett. This looks better for the Galaxy. Leggett dragged down by Valentin. The flag goes up. That's a foul. And a free kick for LA. Still no cards yet in this match. That's a bit surprising there. It's a good restart opportunity for the Galaxy, though, just outside the right corner.
Yeah, this is a nice spot for the Galaxy, especially with Alessandrini and Jonathan Dos Santos standing over the ball.
It's kind of almost kind of an alley-oop to the back post, I would say. If somebody wants to bend it up high from there, because Antonella's not coming off his line from this particular free kick, I don't believe. Alessandrini is there, Dos Santos as well. Two-man wall for the Portland Timbers. Waiting for a referee's go-ahead here. Here's Alessandrini, plays it into the back post. It's a bit behind Steres and then cleared out of harm's way over the end line for a corner kick. Galaxy. Dielna did not know exactly where he was, so he said, let me just get this out of here, and he did. Corner Galaxy from the left side. This will be Alessandrini. Ball that's going to bend away towards the spot. Lifts into the area. Steres gets the first touch, and it'll harmlessly go wide of the far post. Goal kick.
Off of that play, I'm watching the area, and I'm paying attention to Tuiloma. And it's so interesting to me that the ball's not going to, he's marking up on Ibrahimovic. The ball's not going to him or close to Ibrahimovic, but he's electing to charge towards the ball and leaves Ibrahimovic by himself at the back post. I would say that's a little bit risky.
Galaxy come out with possession here. Steres. It's a good run being made by Blanco there. Steres able to get in front of that. And now the Galaxy have it here at midfield. Yeah, don't leave Ibra by himself ever, because it's like a magnet. He'll find that ball. Felcher's brought down. That's a foul. Free kick. Another good restart opportunity here. This is basically 35 from goal. Inside the right channel towards the middle of the park. Alessandrini and Dos Santos once more. Now you can flank this ball into the area, or you can fake that and send it right to the top, maybe the arc or so, if Leggett can check back.
I think this is positioning where you want Jonathan Dos Santos hitting this ball about 10, 12 yards outside the 18. He's been hitting some quality service so far.
Here's Dos Santos. This one right off Valeri, though, as he charges it. And he goes out of play over the near side touch into the Galaxy bench for the throw-in. Dos Santos quickly back to Joe Corona on the throw. It'll come back to Dos Santos. And Corona once again at the stripe. He'll square it on over. Left side of the circle this time. Leggett. Polenta at the far touch. He'll find Skelvic. Tuna making the run, but Skelvic wanted that one to go earlier, and I can't disagree with him. That run has to come sooner. Here's Dos Santos now. Right side for the Galaxy. Alessandrini in for Felcher. Does well to keep it alive for LA. Three defenders around him. Felcher brought down. Is that a foul? No, says the referee. Not sure about that, but we continue. Blanco. Back into midfield. Steres breaks up this potential counterattack, but not enough. And here comes the Portland Timbers. Morera plays it long into the Galaxy defense, and will find the end line and out of play for a goal kick. Player down for Portland for now. Ibo Bisi is slow to get up. It looks like he's going to be okay. Hey, Galaxy fans, join the action on Saturday, April 13th, 7:30 to watch Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Jonathan Dos Santos, Sebastian Leggett, and the rest of your LA Galaxy take on the Philadelphia Union right here at Dignity Health Sports Park. In celebration of Firefighter Appreciation Night, the first 12,000 fans in attendance will receive a free LA Galaxy t-shirt. Tickets start at just $20. Buy at lagalaxy.com/tickets. We continue on here. 1-1 now in the 59th minute. Steres squares it across his penalty area. Polenta is there to go left side. Skelvic. The jet and back to Polenta as Portland defends a little bit higher this time.
Yeah, one of the few times that we've seen Portland try to high press the Galaxy.
Return service from Corona for Felcher, not good enough. And the throw in here, touched last by the Galaxy.
Now, there's a little bit of hand slapping, face slapping going on between Corona and Blanco.
Yep. Corona will win this one in the air, and Blanco went in late there. And here's our first yellow card of the night. And Corona took a shot to the back there. On his feet, it was okay. Jonah Dos Santos to take the free kick. Steres. Back to Dos Santos. Near side Corona. He'll play into the corner. Felcher's got the corner here on Valentin. Felcher, the one-time cross in front. Ibra! It comes loose and then smothered by Antonella in a collision between Antonella, Ibrahimovic, and the defender in front there, Cascante.
Ibrahimovic does an excellent job. You want to see how a number 9 is supposed to play and run towards goal. This is it. If you see him from the top of the 18 all the way in, he is holding off the defender. He is pushing off Cascante, continues to get to that near post space and connects with the ball, but it is a save by Antonella. And fortunately for Antonella, that ball, because he doesn't have it held, ends up stopping dead as he rolls over the top of his own man.
It got through him. And it just kind of stayed there. Maybe it touched off the player that was down. Cascante was down on the pitch at that point. But he got fortunate. You're right. Antonella picks up now in the area. Outlets out the near side. Tuiloma able to play it forward. Finds Blanco. Valeri on the left side. Skelvic should win this and does. 1 times ahead. Antuna back out to Skelvic on the left. The Galaxy getting numbers forward now, although Portland has plenty back. And Valeri comes back to win it. Here's Chara. Lobs it forward. Foul here on Dos Santos.
It's interesting in this match. We haven't seen a whole lot of the central players in this game. They've been pretty steady on the Galaxy side. You have Dos Santos being a good connector. The Jet we've seen every once in a while. On the opposite side, we haven't seen a whole lot of Chara, in that central area. It's almost like they've nullified each other within this match.
Chara's ball back now. It's cleared towards midfield. It was almost dangerous. Portland able to keep possession. Here's Valeri. Out the right side it goes. Marrera pushing forward. Skelvic defending on the play. The cross into the box, headed out by Steres. The Jet able to nod it forward. He'll find Antuna. Likes to put on the brakes. He'll restart the Galaxy will. Corona. Back to Dos Santos. Dos Santos matriculating forward and to the right side. He finds Felcher. Alessandrini trailing on the play. Alessandrini now on the right wing has it. The one-time cross down low and cleared out by Tuiloma. The Galaxy get themselves a corner kick out of this. It's a good ball by Roman that time, I thought.
Yeah, it's an excellent ball from Roman as he does an overlapping run on the right flank. This goes to his right foot, and it's a first-time ball that he puts low and hard on the ground, and the only way to stop it is to knock it out for a corner kick for the Galaxy.
Roman Alessandrini on the corner kick, plays it into the backside. Polenta's header is out of play. Goal kick here. Hey, do you have what it takes to compete against top clubs from around the world? Take on Club Deportivo and Sevilla FC in California's premier international youth soccer tournament, LA Galaxy Cup, this April at the beautiful Orange County Great Park in Irvine. The tournament provides the highest level of competition from domestic and international teams. Register your team today. LAGalaxy.com is the website. Here's Ibrahimovic. Was he brought down? Our referee pointing to the spot again. And another penalty here for the Galaxy. Antonella taking down the big Galaxy forward as we take a look at it one more time.
And this is where Ibrahimovic gets the ball about 10 yards outside the 18 and charges through. Leaves a few players behind. And as Antonella comes out, it's difficult to tell. You're shaking your head a little bit, Joe.
Not sure on that one. Not sure on that one.
Well, here we go. We'll get a better look behind the goal.
As well. Well, actually, you know what? I think our referee Ted Uncle was right on the play, because he never went after the ball.
Well, there's definite contact.
Yeah,
there's definite contact here, and I don't think there's going to be enough either way to overturn it. Look,
looks like it's been confirmed.
Ibrahimovic, he's on the situation where he's a smart player. He sees the goalkeeper coming out. He's gonna hesitate and drag his feet and initiate that contact. And Antonella, he comes in, regardless if it's a little bit late or not. He comes in and has contact with Ibrahimovic and takes him out. Penalty.
Diego Valeri just issued a yellow card here by our referee for dissent. Ibra off the penalty kick in the first half, put the Galaxy on top 1-0. Portland tied it up right in front of halftime on the goal by Ibo Bisi. And here comes Ibrahimovic for his second opportunity from the spot. Antonella on the goal line. Referee gives the go-ahead. Ibrahimovic scores right down the middle. And it's 2-1 in favor of the LA Galaxy. Number 3 on the season for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And everybody surrounding our referee, Ted Uncle, right now.
What do they call that, Joe? A little Paneca?
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 Yeah. Something like that.
I'm sure someone will tweet you what it is.
Yes.
But right down the middle, as Antonella dives to his left, the ball goes right down the middle. No chance whatsoever.
It was a smart move on the part of Ibra in that regard, because he took the first penalty, right? So he had an idea where he might go and what he's used to doing. And I think Ibra just said, okay, I know the goalkeeper is going to leave his spot. His floater right down the middle was just underneath the bar. And it is 2-1 in favor of the LA Galaxy now. Play continues off the restart. It comes down to Blanco, who takes it down the middle of the park, plays it on the right side. Watch out for Diego Valeri. And his shot over the bar and out of play from about 13 yards away.
Man, Galaxy falling asleep right off the bat. You're letting Blanco, look, Blanco go right down the middle of the field, find Valeri inside the 18, and fortunately, a rare mistake from Diego Valeri as far as the shot, as that one skies about 10 yards over the top of the goal.
In the meantime, our fourth official has called our referee over. Somebody from the Portland bench has been ejected. One of the assistant coaches.
And former U.S. national team player, Carlos Lamosa.
Goal kick here for the Galaxy. Portland, in the meantime, is ready in a substitution. Find out here in a moment who that player is. Andy Polo about to come on. Here's Ibrahimovic now for the Galaxy. Ibra on the wing it goes. Alessandrini. Ibra making the run into the park, in the middle of the penalty area, I should say. Alessandrini along that end line, pickpocketed by Valentin, who did well defensively for the Timbers. Played ahead of Ibo Bisi. He comes out near side. Blanco Plays it down towards the middle of the park. The slide tackle by Dos Santos. That was dangerous. Alessandrini called for the foul here on Chara. This might be a yellow card to the Galaxy's Dos Santos. It is for delay. He picked up the ball and ran about 8 yards. In the meantime, we'll have the substitution. Ibo Bisi's out. And Polo's in.
Well, that's a surprising move for me. Now Polo is going in on the left side. Blanco is shifting up top.
Right.
And you have to imagine they're shifting formation maybe a little bit with
Valeri's not too happy about it because he's saying to himself, I should be going forward. At least the discussion between he and Blanco seemed to be that way. We continue now. The Galaxy on top 2-1. Good pressure by Skelvic to slow that down. Herrera has the ball go out of play off of Skelvic, so it'll be a throw-in for the Portland Timbers here in the 69th minute. 2-1 Galaxy. 2 goals from the spot here for LA. Both by Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Well, let's see how Portland plays this with Ibo Bisi out and Blanco sitting up top. You're not going to win a whole lot of balls in the air.
No.
And even though Blanco is quick, I don't picture him as the player that you want to be playing through balls to.
Looks like they're trying to teeter-tot with Guzman and the right back. When he drops back, trying to get the right back up to have 3 guys forward. And Diego Valeri the freedom to go wherever he wants to go. But here comes the Galaxy off the turnover. Antuna has possession, watched by Cascante. Antuna towards that end line, gets the crossway, backside. Alessandrini has to chase it down as it goes through the area. Valentin will run onto it, gets it back. Corona actually wins it back for the Galaxy now. Joe Corona plays it in, looking for the hat trick. Great save by Antonella, and I believe he was offside as well. Ibrahimovic there. It might have been actually on the ensuing ball. Corona was Alessandrini was trailing on the play.
What a ball into the box to the head of Ibrahimovic, and a fantastic save from Antonella.
Well done on his part to keep his team in the game. Restart taken into midfield, goes far side. This is going to be a foul on Skelvic. Bringing down Guzman, the restart. Chara running into Corona, and here come the Galaxy on the counter back the other way. This ball ahead for Antuna. They'll take it up that left side, and on a slide tackle, Barrera able to clear it out for the throw in Galaxy, and the player is down. Barrera is.
Well, the ball got picked off from Corona right in the midfield, and it's a quick attack forward. And Tuna's trying to go down, and Morera goes to ground.
I don't want to be too critical here, Kobe, but if that first touch is actually towards the penalty area and not wide, Morera is left behind. Is he not?
Yeah, I think he is. I think it was the ball was a little bit soft.
Yeah.
So it actually had Antunes actually slow down to wait for it. And he was actually dragging his leg back to try to pull it forward, and doesn't get enough of it where it allows Morera to come back in. And now we're looking at this replay to see what could possibly have happened there. And it doesn't seem like it's any contact with Antunes.
Motioning on that ankle there. Looks like Chris Pontius will be the first sub for the Galaxy. He's getting some direction here from the Scalotto twins. So Pontius can come in and play on either side. Most likely he'll come in and play on the right side of midfield. And Alessandrini flipped to the left, and Antuna is done. Here's Dos Santos now for the Galaxy. Flights this one into the area. Second ball, Felcher wins it. It'll come out the right side for Alessandrini. Back out it goes. Joe Corona. Here's Ibra. Again, Corona. Roman Alessandrini now, the right wing, working on Valentin along that end line. Does get the cross away and cleared away to the top of the box. Corona will keep it alive. into Ibrahimovic. Tries to head it on forward for Corona and cleared away once again. Galaxy looking dangerous right now. They can't get that one final touch, which would be a shot. Dos Santos now clears the ball out of play, and he's got to be careful. He's already on a yellow card. Here's the substitution now for the Galaxy coming up, I believe. And leaving the match will be Roman Alessandrini. Chris Pontius will replace him. So, 74 minutes about from Alessandrini. Your thoughts on his play tonight?
I thought he had a decent game, especially coming back since it's been so long. It was good, especially at the very beginning, the amount of touches that he was involved with and his effort throughout the match. And that's what's important. That's what you want to see from the two players that have been so long, away from the team.
And he's coming back from a hamstring. So he stretched it out pretty good here today. First time out. Galaxy with possession. The Jet. Skelvic pushing forward. He plays on the wing for Antuna here. Taking on Cascante. Skelvic making the run on through, and too long on that ball. Antonello able to pick up. Another ball out of play. This time a foul against the Galaxy. Here comes another yellow card. I believe it's Sebastian the Jet. Yep, yellow card to him.
Yeah, the Jet's got to be careful on these plays. You're looking.
Yeah.
He's looking away. And he's looking at the ball and doesn't see where the ball is headed and sticks a straight leg out, and that makes contact. Yeah, and even now Sebastian Lletget is trying to say I didn't see, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're going to straight leg and you connect with the player.
Even on accident, that's a dangerous play.
Yeah.
Play continues, and the Galaxy will win it back on the near side. Here's Corona now. Tries to flight it to the left side for Antuna. Will run this one down to that far side, but Barrera did well to shield it out of play. This will be a throw-in for the Portland Timbers. Emmanuel Boateng getting direction here, and so he'll come on in a moment. A reminder, soccer fans, the Modelo 6-pack is available now. The deal includes tickets to the LA Galaxy versus LAFC match on July the 19th, as well as 5 other matches of your choice and a Modelo t-shirt. Get this incredible deal before it's gone at lagalaxy.com/Modelo 6-pack. 76th minute, 2-1 Galaxy. Timbers with the ball in their own defense. Herrera will just clear it into midfield, and this will find the touchline far side for a throw-in. The Galaxy want the substitution here. And Antuna is done, and Emmanuel Boateng will be coming on. So it's going to be interesting to see what the direction for Boateng is coming on that left side. Lots of speed. We know he can stretch it out in a hurry.
Well, I think it's pretty standard for Boateng when he comes on as a substitute. It's use your pace to get beyond the defender. Take him on when you can and support on that side defensively.
Throwing here, LA. Skelvic into Ibrahimovic. Off of his chest and out of play. So Portland will get the ball off that turnover. It'll come back defensively.
Yeah, Portland seemed out of sorts ever since Ibrahimovic went off of the field. They haven't even gotten really into the Galaxy's defensive third at all. They haven't had a string of passes.
Here's Dos Santos now for the Galaxy. Back to Skelvic. Ahead it comes to Lletget. He'll wheel it around to the near side. Felcher. They have lost it in the lights for a moment, but has it. Corona. A lot of space out there now.
Sometimes I always tend to wonder with decisions like that where you take off Ibrahimovic, is it a set plan that's not adjusted to? If Ibrahimovic is playing well, which he was, why would you take him off of the field?
You'd give him some support, right?
Yeah, it's like you find another way. You've got to adjust to the game.
Corona is chopped down. That's a foul. Dielna. Free kick for the Galaxy here. right at the stripe. Now, the Galaxy bench is an interesting sight to see. You have Guillermo Barros Scalotto, of course, hanging out at the top corner like all managers normally do, but then you have his assistants getting up and interchanging with them, walking over and discussing things with the linesmen as well. I don't think I've seen that on a regular basis. We've seen that so far on a regular basis with the Galaxy. Stairs will take the free kick, bounce off a couple of defenders and get back to Attinella. He will pick up and roll ahead to Chara. Forward it comes. Polo onto the right side. Morera. Polo checking back, has it now. Diego Valeri in the forward position. Chara one more time at the stripe. He'll switch on over to the left side. Dielna. Here's Valentin. Has it again. Polo one more time, able to get past Pontius, but Dos Santos is there. It'll come out the left side. Blanco back in for Polo and out of play. Nice job by Bingham. Able to shadow the ball, and it'll be a goal kick for the LA Galaxy here in the 79th minute.
I think the best defensive move for the Galaxy so far has been the substitution of Ibubisi.
Right.
There's really no one up top for Portland, so it's actually allowed the defense to take a breather. You have Steris and Polenta not really being tested at all by Valeri or Blanco.
Here come the Galaxy now. Here's Ibrahimovic. He's got help on the left with Skelvic. He'll get it over to him. And the foul is called against Ibra. He's going to pick up a yellow card here for shaking Chara to the ground. And that was unnecessary on the part of Ibra, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a kick out of the leg just to trip Chara from behind. And look, forwards do that all the time. We see many years a player, Landon Donovan, was known to do that quite a bit, just a little bit of a clip.
But why put yourself in that position?
I think there's been maybe a little bit of jawing going on between the two here and there, and the Lion does not concern themselves with the opinions of sheep, right?
I guess not. I guess not. Ball near side. Here's Portland on possession. Blanco. Right into Dos Santos, and the Galaxy come out with the ball. Pontius. All the way back this time. Polenta. Skelvic on the far side. 81st minute. Ahead it comes to Leggett. Turns away from his defender. Good ball ahead. It comes to Emmanuel Boateng. Boateng's got some room. He'll take on the defender Cascante. Plays it across, and on the deflection, it'll go out of play. Tuiloma getting in front of a ball that dangerously whistles past the far post, and the Galaxy get themselves a corner kick. So come from the right side.
Well, that's a little bit of the reason why you put Imo Boateng in. Just the pace right there. Gets a little bit of a separation, puts a dangerous ball just at the top of the six. If this ball isn't touched, if this ball isn't clipped just by an inch or two, you got Ibrahimovic charging in.
Yes. Dos Santos will take the corner for the Galaxy. Ibra on 2 goals. Corner comes in short to the near post. Skelvic making the run. His deflection is wide. And a goal kick. So up by 1 here with about 10 minutes and change. Whatever the added time is going to be.
You almost get the feeling that the Galaxy have this game in hand. Where Portland has no answers anymore. They don't look dangerous, or don't look threatening at all.
But what the Galaxy have to do is keep the pressure on them, because if they have learned anything from the end of the first half, Timbers were able to tie it up when they had no business doing that. Here's Valentin on the left side for Polo. Watch there by Felcher. Polo towards that back post, and it'll carry him out of play. Goal kick.
Well, one of the good things that has happened in the Galaxy's favor is the frustrations coming back in for Portland. Valeri is starting to drop in deep to receive the ball. So when he drops in, that takes him out of that offensive position. The back line can kind of take a breather and relax, because if Valeri picks up the ball at half field, okay, let him. He's not going to do anything dangerous from that point.
Goal kick comes into midfield. Ibra, this time he's brought down by Chara. That's a foul and a free kick for the Galaxy. And Diego Chara, you're going to feel it when you play against him. He's got to, that's him.
Well,
That's what he does.
He's a little bit of a bruiser.
Yeah.
Likes the physical play. He always skirts between a yellow and a red card.
But he's that player you'd like to have on your team when you hate to play against.
This is true.
Here's Leggett now for the Galaxy. It's Portland's ready in another substitution. Polenta. This will be the time to string about 20 passes together for LA. Bingham flights this one to midfield. Ibra will win it. Has it now for the Galaxy. Lays it off to Corona. Dos Santos back ahead to Ibrahimovic. He'll go right side to Felcher.
I think they heard you, Joe. They're just going to start stringing the passes together. The Galaxy comfortable playing and passing the ball around in Portland's half. We're seeing a little bit of what we saw early on in the match, that no one on Portland's able to get around the ball.
Felcher could have done better with that ball. Able to wait right to Valentin, but the Galaxy win it back for a moment. Now it'll come back to Eloma for Portland. Flights to the right side. Moreira will send it back. Cascante back to his goalkeeper, Attinella. 85th minute now. Attinella sends long. Trying to find Guzman. Polenta wins the first ball, but Guzman now able to settle. Has it down for the Timbers. Skelvik can't find it, but he gets some help from Leggett. Dos Santos. And back to Steres. Up the near side it goes. Good ball ahead for Ibrahimovic. He'll put on the brakes. Lays it off to Pontius. Again, Ibra. Pontius once again. Ibra may have taken a knock here from Bielma, but play on, says the referee. Advantage to the Galaxy on possession. Timbers are thinking about bringing in Milano. And now the Galaxy clear the ball out of play. Leggett just flights it over the far side touch, and Ibra still down, holding that right leg. The referee will walk on over, and now tells the Galaxy trainer to come on, but Ibra, I think, is going to get up on his own.
Yeah, it looks like off of the replay that it's a late, well, not late, but Dielna just comes in and almost studs on top of the foot for Ibra.
There's not much protection there, as you know, Kobe.
Yep.
In your top of your boot there.
That one will leave a mark. You'll be feeling it for a couple of days when you put the boot on.
In the meantime, Portland's going to make the substitution. They'll pull a defender. So Dielna is done.
Okay, so they pull a defender and they decide to put
Lucas Milano.
Yeah. Well, at least this time they pulled a defender instead of pulling a forward.
Yeah. So it looks like Milano and Diego Valeri will tandem up top. Bingham's punt intended for Pontius, headed away out of play over the near side by Valentin. It'll be a throw in here for the Galaxy as they continue to slow this game down, trying to wind it down in the 87th minute. Felcher to take the throw in. In for Pontius. This one goes out of play off of Ibrahimovic. Throwing now for the Portland Timbers. Milano able to nod it forward. Felcher will knock it all the way back. Polenta is there. Bingham calls him off. David, 22 yards away from his goal line, just punts it right down the middle of the park. All the way back to Antonella. 88th minute. 2-1 in favor of the Galaxy. Milano gets on the first ball from Antonella. It'll come down to Skelvic. Able to push it forward to Corona. Skelvic again. Up the wing it goes. Emmanuel Boateng. Boateng. Stopped by Cascante and cleared towards that far touchline. Galaxy will get it back. Skelvic this time. Squares it in. Leggett. He's got Pontius, who has Felcher on the right side. He'll find him. Felcher. Into space. Leggett. Right corner of the area. Back out to Pontius. Ahead it goes to Joe Corona. On the triangle, right side, Leggett. In for Felcher. Turns the cross intended for Ibrahimovic and just deflected beyond the Lion. Boateng has it on the left side. All the way back Dos Santos, and the Galaxy in control right now. Leggett back to Dos Santos at the stripe. Now Polenta. Again on the left. Skelvic gets through. Polo. Boateng. Back to Leggett. Skelvic continues his run. Plays it on in for Ibra. It's wide. Almost had the third. Ibra was hoping for that ball to be on the ground.
Yeah, that ball does need to be put on the ground, and Skelvic is blasting through, and he puts it in the air. And because he does, it makes it just a little bit more difficult for Ibrahimovic as he has to try one more time, a karate kick, to put that one in, but it goes past the near post. But right away, you could see Ibrahimovic motioning on the ground, because it's so much simpler and easier for a striker to be able to put that one on target.
There was no need. He had beaten the defender on through. It's a nice little pass across. We continue now with the Galaxy on top 2-1, 90th minute. Portland has one more sub they're about to use now. The next stoppage. Here's Blanco. Top of the Galaxy defensive third. Squares it into center for Guzman, who has it now. On the right side it'll go. Herrera able to play this one forward. Again Herrera. Chara. Valentin. And again Chara, top of that center circle. Watched by Leggett. Wheeled around to the right wing. Polo has it there. Herrera. Galaxy in blocks of 4 and 5. This will come loose. Felcher will come on to possession. Lifts ahead for Ibrahimovic. Ibra plays it on the near side. Felcher making the run, has it. Galaxy 3 on 5 right now going forward. Felcher switches on to the left side. Joe Corona is there trying to buy some time. Pickpocketed by Polo. 4 minutes of added time here. So plenty of time left in this match. Here's Guzman. Back to Chara. One time's over to the near side, Valentin. A lot of space right now on this pitch. Here comes Blanco. Working on Pontius. Blanco taking it to the left side towards the end line. Gets the cross away. Cleared out by Steres. Not far enough. Valentin to the back post. Polenta's clearance. He gets a second chance. Top of the box it goes. Guzman's shot blocked by Leggett. Here's Chara now for Portland. He'll come out the left side. Blanco right off of Felcher, and it goes out of play over the end line to get a corner kick out of it.
And you just get the feeling it's the last gasp going on for Portland right now as they're making their last substitution.
Coming off of the Portland Timbers, Tomas Konechny replacing David Guzman. Here's the corner kick from the left side. Right-footed ball that's bent in towards the top of the 6. It'll go on through. This one will go harmlessly out of play over the end line. Goal kick for David Bingham and the LA Galaxy. We're about a minute and a half into added time. And, of course, our referee knows David's reputation, so he talks to him quickly and says, hey, get this, as soon as you get the ball down, put it back in play.
So far, this seems like a well-managed game for the Galaxy, especially the second half of getting the goal and not conceding anything up until this point. And didn't seem like a whole lot of worry for the Galaxy, especially since the substitution, that first substitution for Portland. But you can only deal with what you're given, and they've done a good job with it.
This ball down the middle of the park. Now Steres and Polenta run into each other. Milano, that's broken up by Skelvic, and it caroms back to the goalkeeper, Bingham. What a collision there between the two Galaxy center backs, Polenta and Steres. And Steres is still down. That allowed for Milano to potentially have a breakaway, but Skelvic recovered well from his left back position and was able to get in front of the ball that deflected onto Bingham. Steres is still down, though, for the Galaxy, as our referee comes over to take a look there, and he will stop his watch for now.
And I almost had the broadcaster's jinx off of this
Yes,
play.
you did, sir.
If Milano actually lays this ball off to Valeri, it's a 1v1 going against Bingham in goal. If he plays this one through, a player of Valeri's skill,
yeah,
you'd say that's more than a 50-50 chance that's in the back of the net.
Well, even on the deflection and the way the deflection came, you're thinking to yourself, if they have any luck at all, that's an own goal because everybody's running across, right?
Yeah.
So Skelvic just got his foot in front of it and just caromed into the hands of Bingham, fortunately for the Galaxy. Steres is up and he's okay, and he clears this ball out of play over the near side touch here. So I see unofficially we're 2 minutes away as the throw-in comes into Milano. Steres is able to knock it out, but not far enough. Here's Polo. Konechny out the right side. Polo once again. Watched there by Leggett. Deflects off the Galaxy's Leggett. Steres is able to head it away. Boateng keeps it alive, and Skelvic towards midfield, and out the far side it goes for a throw-in. Our referee points to midfield, and this one has come to an end. The LA Galaxy, undefeated at home, they defeat the Portland Timbers by a score of 2-1. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, 2 goals from the spot, and they hold up as the Galaxy get a clean sheet in the second half for the victory here tonight.
Well, this is what you want. If you're the Galaxy fan, this is what we want to see. You want to see them come and have the fortress at home again. And when you have your 2 DPs come back, especially one of them, plays extremely well, putting 2 goals on the board, Ibrahimovic establishes himself again as a dangerous threat for the LA Galaxy.
Plenty to talk about in the postgame. A reminder, though, fans, the LA Galaxy would like to thank all our firefighters for their service. Come join family, friends, and firefighters alike as the Galaxy take on the Philadelphia Union on April the 13th. For this match, the Galaxy's offering a buy 2, donate 2 ticket option. You keep 2 of the tickets, and the other 2 tickets will be donated to a local fire station in Los Angeles area. Check it out at lagalaxy.com/fire2support. 2-1 Galaxy over the Portland Timbers. The postgame show is coming up next.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife, nutrition for a better life, and Toyota. Let's go places.
Dignity Health is the official health care partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals. St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
Course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. Power us like a pro. Contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Señores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who remain true to their roots. Those who never forget their real friends, no matter how far they go in life. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with a Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed. And that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
Are you ready for a new car? Are you set on getting a great deal? Then now's the time to get to Toyota's Ready, Set, Go sales event, where you can take advantage of incredible deals like low leases and huge factory cashback offers on many of our most popular models, including the all-new RAV4, a top new Tacoma, a sporty Camry, and more. So ready, set, go. See your Southern California Toyota dealer today, or visit buyatoyota.com for all current offers.
Buying a car is a big deal. Performance, reliability, safety, there are a lot of factors to consider. Fortunately, there's buyatoyota.com. With buyatoyota.com, you can locate a dealer, compare models, set up a test drive, and check out all current offers. It's the only official site for your Southern California Toyota dealers. So when you're looking to buy a new car, buyatoyota.com. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
Welcome to the postgame show here at Dignity Health Sports Park with the Galaxy. Perfect at home. 2-1 win over the Portland Timbers. Zlatan Ibrahimovic with 2 goals, both from the spot tonight. And the Galaxy defensively, and Kobe, you and I were talking about it here in the break, not really challenged in that second half to a point where you said, okay, there's a sequence there where Portland had 5 minutes of the game. That didn't happen.
Yeah, nothing. Portland didn't have any answers. You have to start questioning the bench of Portland. No one came on and truly had an effect on the game. Now, a lot of that is due to the way the Galaxy played in the second half. They held possession, sound defensively throughout, and made it difficult for Portland to even get a sniff of the ball. You know, and that's extremely important because they did go back to quickly changing the point of attack and making those midfielders run side to side. You can keep that up for quite a while in the first half if you're Portland's midfield, but once you put 45 in and then you're going into that second half and you're starting to do the same thing over and over again, well, those legs start to get heavy, and the field looks a lot bigger.
And that really is something that has changed from last year to this year is the fact that, and not even, you mentioned in the top of the broadcast, over multiple years, the Galaxy with the inability to close out halves and to close out games. Now, in this particular game, they didn't close out the first half. Iwo Bize got the tie-in goal, and we had ourselves a contest. But in the second half, the Galaxy adjustments, whatever they were by Guillermo Barros Schelotto for his club, they really paid dividends. Whatever Giovanni Savarese tried to do for Portland did not.
No, that didn't work at all. In the second half, Portland went from an 8 and a 9 level and dropped down to a 6 or a 7 with the adjustments that Portland made. So for the coaching matchup, Schelotto comes out on top of Savarese in this one.
Time now for the man of the match. It's brought to you by Herbalife Nutrition. Herbalife Nutrition for a better life. I think this is an easy one.
Let the lion roar. Yes. Zlatan Ibrahimovic with 2 goals, 2 penalties. And one thing we have to remember, though, is that he actually drew both of those penalties himself, too. So, yes, man of the match, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, coming back from injury, almost about a month out, and having a heavy impact on the game.
2 goals on the game winner, of course, and now has 3 on the season. We'll take a short time out. We'll come back. We'll get you the moment of the match, and we'll set you up for what is next for the Galaxy, which is on the road on artificial surface in Vancouver. Galaxy win 2-1 over the Portland Timbers. More of the postgame right after these words.
Dignity Health is the official health care partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals. St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor. Herbalife.com today.
Señores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who remain true to their roots. Those who never forget their real friends, no matter how far they go in life. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Want more for less? Spectrum Mobile delivers. Grab your wireless bill to compare and see how you can save up to 40% a month with our unlimited data plan for $45 a line, or our buy the gig plan for $14 a gig, all with free nationwide talk and text. Call 855-535-7732. Get Spectrum Mobile today. Call 855-535-7732. Savings based on comparison of single-line unlimited plans amongst major national carriers as of 10/21/18. Visit Spectrum.com for all for restrictions and details.
Are you ready for a new car? Are you set on getting a great deal? Then now's the time to get to Toyota's Ready, Set, Go sales event, where you can take advantage of incredible deals like low leases and huge factory cashback offers on many of our most popular models, including the all-new RAV4, a top new Tacoma, a sporty Camry, and more. So ready, set, go. See your Southern California Toyota dealer today, or visit buyatoyota.com for all current offers.
Buying a car is a big deal. Performance, reliability, safety, there are a lot of factors to consider. Fortunately, there's buyatoyota.com. With buyatoyota.com, you can locate a dealer, compare models, set up a test drive, and check out all current offers. It's the only official site for your Southern California Toyota dealers. So when you're looking to buy a new car, buyatoyota.com. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
We welcome you back as we put a bow on this one at Dignity Health Sports Park. The Galaxy defeating the Portland Timbers by a score of 2-1. Time now for the moment of the match. It's brought to you by Alcatel, the official smartphone of the LA Galaxy. Alcatel is available at Cricket Wireless, and the moment of the match may not have been actually in the run of play, Kobe.
Yeah, for me, I think the changing point and the critical moment was the substitution by Portland of Ibrahimovic. Taking him off totally changed the game and allowed the Galaxy to continue to dominate throughout, where we didn't even see a sniff or feel a sniff from Portland after that point. So I think that one totally changed the effects of the game.
The intimidation factor going forward was taken out of the match for the Galaxy center backs, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, and look, don't get me wrong, as a team, you can only deal with what you're given with. So for the Galaxy defense, I thought that was a bit of it's a relief, because then all of a sudden, okay, you don't have to chase down someone that's going to try to get behind you, someone that will challenge off of every play, someone that has a bit of strength to try to hold up. You have Blanco coming into the area and Valeri coming into the area, and then they would drift out and go into the midfield. So then there are times when you're a defender for the Galaxy and looking around, there's no one to defend. So you can just relax, get your mind, set, and get ready for the next play.
So the Galaxy get the home opener against Chicago. They beat Minnesota, and now they've taken care of the Portland Timbers here at Dignity Health Sports Park. They're 0-1 on the road, losing on the road at Dallas. They did not have Ibrahimovic in that game. They did not have Alessandrini in that game as well. Now the Galaxy are back on the road. Looks like everybody's going to be healthy this time around, and they go up to Vancouver to take on the Whitecaps in artificial surface inside the dome on the Friday night. It's somewhat of a short week for the Galaxy now because they're on a plane Thursday up to Vancouver.
Yeah,
so.
but I like this. I like the way things are going. You know, you can look at it any way you want. Okay, these are teams that are at the bottom of the table. Well, guess what? The Galaxy's beating them. That's what you're supposed to do. When you meet those teams that you're supposed to win, you win. And the Galaxy are on the right track. Last year, when the Galaxy met those teams, they were dropping points. They were either losing or they were getting ties. You know, now they've taken a step up and are getting 3 points. And those are the critical games. Those are the real matches that have an effect when we're talking about September and October at playoff time, is how you did against these teams, if you drop points against them or if you did what you were supposed to do.
Time to feed on these teams for the LA Galaxy. We'll be on the road, and we'll have it for you on Spectrum Sportsnet. Gobi Jones, myself, and Megan Riza will join us on the broadcast. That'll be Friday night when the Galaxy play at Vancouver. Here tonight, 23,820 saw Zlatan Ibrahimovic hit 2 from the penalty spot, and the Galaxy defeated the Portland Timbers by a score of 2-1. For Gobi Jones, Joe Tutino saying so long from Dignity Health Sports Park. Galaxy winners 2-1 over the Timbers. Good night, everybody.
Dignity Health is the official health care partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals. St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
Course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Señores, let's celebrate with a Col Modelo Especial. Those who believe there are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Those who follow their passion and inspire others to do the same. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with a Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Discover the Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
Alcatel, the official smartphone partner of LA Galaxy, presents Onyx, a smartphone with the latest tech features at a great price. Enjoy sharp photos with dual rear camera, features with fingerprint and facial recognition, up to 32 gigabytes of storage, and the battery built to last. This beautifully designed smartphone with suede texture finish and expansive 5.5-inch full-view display will handle all of your entertainment needs. Available at Cricket Wireless and AlcatelOnyx.com.
Want more for less? Spectrum Mobile delivers. Grab your wireless bill to compare and see how you can save up to 40% a month with our unlimited data plan for $45 a line, or our Buy the Gig plan for $14 a gig, all with free nationwide talk and text. Call 855-535-7732. Get Spectrum Mobile today. Call 855-535-7732. Savings based on comparison of single-line unlimited plans amongst major national carriers as of 10/21/18. Visit Spectrum.com for offer restrictions and details.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. And SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu.